Welcome to the Fellowship Gaming live
Put it from
stream
the
this
top.
evening.
No, do the top first.
Thank you for joining us. Please look at our other social media for additional content, and also our Patreon and merchandise store to support new content. If you are new, please subscribe and give us a like. Now sit back, grab a drink and or a snack, enjoy the stream, and we're turning it over to Mike for an announcement.
All right, since we have hit our goal of 100, we are going to be doing a drawing. So on this video, when it gets to YouTube, please like and then make a comment on it, and then we will be randomly picking one of those individuals to get a copy of the Delphi Council's Orrosh book.
Nice. The core rule?
Delphi Council Missions.
The Delphi Missions? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
Delphi
pretty
Missions.
That are based in Orrosh.
cool. Okay.
Huh?
Cosm.
We'll get there.
We'll get those in a second.
Okay.
And
Yes.
then, so yeah, and like Mike was saying, we got 100 subscribers. We're doing a giveaway. We're currently at 128. Yay!
We're doing another giveaway at 500.
Mm-hmm.
We had the short where Mr. or Mrs. 78 or 87 left, and Brian was like, "Please come back." And they came back and
in force.
brought others. At the risk of getting yelled at again, we need Cosm cards.
Yeah, can we? Are we allowed to?
We
have
have to
cards,
find
or-
out what
or-
Cosm
Oh, if you
we're
want
using.
core with Cosm
Oh,
cards.
sure.
Cool.
No, okay. I didn't know you are correct. We're
You
still in
want core?
transit. I didn't.
You are in
101,
transit.
right?
You are in core.
I just
right
haven't
now.
bought it.
I asked you. You said Orrosh, and I was like,
Right.
okay.
Haven't gotten anything yet.
So did
don't-
anybody
I
else
don't
get
know.
anything
Points,
cool
Okay.
I'm not sure what
besides
to
Brian and me?
No, so
I
I
have
got.
not bought anything.
No, I brought my taunt up from 8 to 10 so that I had a base taunt. Because I was tired of having really poor scores. And then I did bring Kinesis up to 15 total, which I think I'll need to take a perk to make it higher.
Yeah.
But I'm going to wait until I get 15 experience and then have a conversation with Casey about that.
A very special feat that
And
I want to give my players because I think it's pretty damn cool too.
Well, it makes sense for me.
It makes sense for you.
And also that was hardcore. I was the only one that had any chance. Oh, your defense is faith? What's your faith, Brett? Oh, actually, yours was pretty
His
decent.
is spirit.
Yeah,
Spirit.
he's
Yeah,
got.
spirit or
My
His
spirit
ranks.
is 18.
what?
Your spirit is not 18.
My
no,
spirit
like,
is 11.
Christ.
I haven't
was like,
spent
whoa.
any points, but my spirit is a 30.
Listen, it's Fred's new pulp power. He's like, that's what I spent my experience on. I push a button, and my spirit is doubled.
and
Deal with it.
11.
That's pretty good. I'm sitting there like 18. I'm like, my strength caps out at 14. What am I doing wrong?
cheating.
Playing by the rules.
It's not cheating if you don't get caught.
Oh, we're
old
not
Blood
playing
Bowl.
Munchkin.
Oh, it's euchre.
There's also Munchkin.
Munchkins.
Cheat with both hands.
Oh
Yeah.
my.
That's what Fred's doing with that one. Yeah.
Sorry, spirit's 11.
Yeah.
Old gobbles. Throw as many on the field and see if the opponent calls it on you.
Oops.
So Wyatt picked up Sense Stella. It's a perk, which allows him now to sense Stella within a kilometer.
We want to
is
remind our
gonna-
viewers what a Stella is.
Stay low.
It's a,
Stella, yeah.
a second there.
Stella!
I was thinking Stella. Anybody named
No, it's a
Stella, it
Stela.
Stella.
it starts pinging up.
I'm going to mispronounce it too. Five
It's fine.
times.
I'm
It's
just
Stela.
like,
Mike plays a romance card for Stella.
The Stela are actually what mark the boundary, create the boundaries of the different cosms. If you ever pull up a Torg map, you'll see it's divided into triangles all over the place. Each point of those triangles has a Stela. That's what gives, the Stela are what are empowered to hold the boundary.
I have
But
been.
that's the best I can.
No, that's a very valid statement. And they look different depending on which cosm they are.
Yeah.
I've been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and that's the Greek one. And a lot of the things that come from that are in Torg Eternity are Greek-based, like the Delphi Council, Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Stela, and things of that nature. And they pronounce it's like Stela with their Greek accent, and I've been like pronouncing things like my wife and I will have like I walked up to her, I'm like, oh yeah, drachmi, and she's like, that's not how you say it. I'm like, I know that's not how you say it. That's how the game says it. And I'm 82 hours into that game where they say it every 5 seconds. So that's how it's pronounced in my head.
The other cool ability with it is I can also detect dim thread trees and nightmare trees within a kilometer as well.
Those are always terrifying.
Which is danger,
Not
danger.
not as terrifying as the Stela.
I mean, but Dimthid trees can actually attack us where Stela can't.
No, Stela just warp in things
Well,
to
Yeah,
attack.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. See, they just go, I'm being attacked. Stop them.
Yes. And it's not like little things.
Yeah.
No, it's like Gospog, fifth planting. Kill them.
And I think of like nightmare trees as like the freaking Whomping Willow.
You're
That's
not wrong.
Like that's
You're
how
not
that's
wrong.
how I imagine it. Like it just goes like, oh look, I'm swole. I'm just gonna beat the crap out of you.
Yeah.
Terrifying thing about nightmare trees is you can only find them at night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, speaking of terrifying things you can only see at night, ethanol
ex-wife?
fires.
Yeah. Yeah.
I watched 2 videos. It was a weird thing, but I watched 2 videos, and one of it was a driver died in a fire, and you couldn't see the fire.
Nope.
And then they went to night vision and infrared, and then you saw the methane or
Yeah.
the methanol fire. And I was
Yep.
like, oh,
Yeah, no, it's
no.
they're
He's
terrifying.
freaking out. Nobody knows what's going on. He collapses, and then all of a sudden it reverts, and you're like, oh, they're terrifying. And I was like, I'm adding that to D&D.
Yeah.
You see somebody panicking. They seem to be rolling around and screaming in terror. What's going on? You don't know.
They're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with the changes in dark vision, the elves and dwarves couldn't see it.
Well, I'm going to give them... basically, everybody's at disadvantage to see it in general. And it's like, you got to work within the mechanics of the game. But I'm going to give them advantage to see it with dark vision. It'll basically just be a straight roll. Whereas everybody else without dark vision, it's like, unless it's like the perfect scenario, good luck. But I also added like Greek fire to my game, where people throw water on it, it just gets worse.
Oh man, I love Greek fire.
Okay. You guys actually arrive in Sitwe, which is in Myanmar. I don't know. Burma.
Myanmar.
It's in Burma.
Yeah.
Crucify me later.
Okay.
I like bread. Okay.
Gosh dang it, Fred.
Everyone else is like, Fred, okay. As a matter of fact, thank you, Fred. Thank you for that.
This just reminded me of Hook, because I watched it recently, where he's about to commit suicide, and he's like, nothing can stop me, Smee. Nothing can stop me. Smee, stop me. Get off your butt and stop me, Smee.
Smee, what are you doing? Yeah,
That's such a good scene.
it is. Okay.
It's a good movie.
What about Shmee? What about Shmee? Shmee's me! That's like a childhood memory, man.
No, a very good one.
We
All
miss
right.
Robin.
So,
Make
yeah,
believe food.
you have arrived in a city.
Carrier has arrived.
All right, say it again. The name of the city.
Sittwe. Sitwe.
I would call it Sitwe or Sitway. I could be wrong. I probably am.
Yeah.
It's fine.
That's what
I'm
I'm
sure there's
saying.
like a
I'm
pronunciation
sure
for the
there,
T's.
there's
like Sid.
there's
Sidway.
some viewer somewhere that's like, it's pronounced Sitwe.
If it is, go ahead.
Yeah.
And
Like
Tell
and follow
us.
us, subscribe, and then tell us in chat how crappy we are. We appreciate it.
follow us in Twitch so you can join us on our live chat system and correct us. And then stay following so you can correct us later on.
Because we're going to get a lot of names wrong.
And we take constructive criticism well, I'm pretty sure. I say that sarcastically, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure we take it.
We take it.
We take it,
We
throw it in the
take it.
trash, or whatever we do.
Ball it up, throw it over our shoulder. Thanks.
Invited to sleep and crying in my pillow.
Anyway, so you are actually in a city.
Nice.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like it looks run down, kind of like. Well, I don't know what this place even looks like. I have no idea what this place looks like. We have internet.
We do have internet. And Sarah's
Google
chatting
Street
me.
Maps.
Sarah's like, I know you grabbed a short. I also grabbed a short. I'm like, oh, okay. That's not terrifying.
She's like, I'm already on.
yeah,
it.
she gives me a timestamp. I'm like, oh, no.
Gotta be super early.
Yeah, I see it pop up every now and then. I'm like,
I'm just over here trying to find out what I want to spend my points on. If at anything.
Okay. Yep.
trying to think if there was anything in the beta primer for you.
Oh, not yet. Guardian Angel would be nice, but I told Casey I wouldn't do that.
I mean, looking at this picture,
Because that's the one, if anybody was
It's
within
a
5 meters of
sprawling-
me, they get my defense score.
it
Oh,
would
wow.
look very, very. It looks like it doesn't have a whole lot over like 2 stories. And that's what I can say is probably
It
reasonable.
reminds me of a fishing village in like
Yeah.
Alaska, but not cold.
I would
isn't
say
even
like
have
fishing
still
village in
active,
like
right?
Brazil.
Maybe, yeah. That's
Similar.
Well, I was looking at like
Different,
the docks and stuff because
This is what I've got.
yeah, I'm
There's
looking
the
at the
one
same
that
photos
have
you
5
are.
Oh,
ads
okay,
and
that's
the
nice.
intimidation.
Yeah, it's nice.
When
Yeah,
intimidation
but I
almost
mean,
down
it's
to
not-
200,000
multiple
inhabitants. That's
penalties
not
for
small
intimidation
for.
No, it's not small.
Yeah.
But like I said,
Jesus.
there's no skyscrapers.
It's 91 degrees there right now.
What's the time? Are they in the
I mean,
morning?
it's probably got to be noon because it's what 7:30 p.m. our time, and they're at least they got to be more than 10 hours because the United Emirates is 10 hours ahead, and they got to be close to Japan, which would be 12, 13, 14 hours. Japan's 15.
Are
I
they
mean,
tomorrow?
yeah, it is a port city, but there's nothing. There doesn't look. There's no.
Oh Jesus! It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Right
yeah,
now.
dude.
At
Yeah.
91 degrees at 8 o'clock in the morning, I would die. Like I would wake up and just. I would be dust.
So yeah, we have established that it is very hot.
Man.
Kim's dying.
Yeah.
Kim
He's
is dying.
in an oven right now.
It's that environmental adaptation spell.
But I'm just seeing
Please.
Kim in like full plate, and then he has like the Chinese basket hat just over his.
Oh, dude,
his
that'd
full
be
helmet.
sick looking.
Yeah.
Like full on, like he just like wears his like watashi wa Nico, and he's like throws it off like gets the shield throw. Oh, now I want to play an Egyptian real bad. Oh man.
See,
Anyway,
I
we're simple
thought you
people.
were going to say Kim was going to wear like an air conditioning system.
That
As,
too.
like holding it like a boom box.
He's got
like,
an
yep.
AC hanging off the side of his helmet, just constantly cycling air.
Or it could be like Desert Punk if you've ever seen that with
Oh,
the
yeah.
guy who just wears like the corrugated steel and he just walks
Yeah.
around like this.
Every so often, it's just exhaust.
Yeah.
Exhaust.
Just
That's so cool.
Sarah
See, now
threatened
I
me.
want to hang out. Him and Okami need to hang out because Okami's wearing the iron
threaten
armor.
you?
She's like, if you don't stop coming after me, I'm coming after you next with shorts. I was like, oh, okay. Okay.
It's all fair, Sarah.
An egg on his
All of
armor.
it.
Oh, yeah, no. Come get me.
I said that Sarah was worth her weight in gold, and Jeremiah was like, "You're not supposed to comment on a woman's weight." I mean, it's a joke. Obviously, I didn't. And then I put it was Dr. House and went, "Oops." Inside joke.
We're a bunch of old men. It's fine.
At least we're not dirty old men. I'll take that.
We are.
We are. We are. What, gentle
That
blobs.
guy. In the first, before we started recording.
Of course, I was the one
Considering
about-
what we went through
Yeah.
Thursday,
Fair.
no, Brian was the only one there for Thursday's game.
You said Casey missed the whole gas station talk.
Ooh, good point.
Well, they decided to put the stinking trash can across the street.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll take the trash out now. Where's the trash can? Oh, God damn it. So, yeah. That's what I was doing before the stream.
That's
Taking
fun.
the trash out. Okay, what are you doing now?
So we took the boat from the bigger town to the biggest town. Now we're in a city.
You are in a city. It is.
How?
I would not call it a bustling city,
Yeah, it's not a metropolis.
except
but
on
yeah.
the seaport. It
Yeah.
is very busy on the seaport.
It's a coastal town. I'll give it that.
Probably
It's huge.
looking for another ride out of here.
Yeah, that's my guess. Is like my question is, are we going? Like, Kim doesn't know where we are really, and he's trying to. He's like, I have no freaking clue where we are, and doesn't necessarily know how to proceed.
Well, I think the first thing we need to decide what exactly we're looking to do. Like,
Not a train.
are we? Well, that I'm saying, do we need to get back to the states? Do we need to get to some place to turn in information? Like, because that's the thing that Xavier's been dealing with the last couple weeks.
You
is
are
I
now in core Earth.
Yeah, so we can.
All right, listen, I can't.
Okay.
I'm trying to explain where Xavier's coming from, and I know
Go
we're in
ahead.
core Earth. That's not my point. My point is, what's the next step for us as a group? Are we trying to get back to the states to debrief, to mission, what, or are we just? Are we
Is there-
wild westing it and we're just gung hoing it? And that I don't know
No,
what
no,
our
yeah,
next.
you're good. You're good. My brain is just making
That's my
words.
point. I don't. I'm like I tried to ask this 2 sessions ago. Like, what are we doing in Orrosh? Well, it was just we were going from point A to point B, and we never really had an idea. Were we turning in Miriam before she died? What were we doing with Terry?
Originally,
Right.
Originally, we were chasing after Miriam to stop her from what she was doing.
Correct.
She's stopped. Can't do anything about that. And now, like, once she stopped, we're just like, let's just GTFO.
Yeah,
Right.
And it has just become an absolute, quite literally, train wreck of a nonsense. So I don't think we know what we're doing right now. I think we're just trying to get, like, our immediate goal is get the crap out of India.
We
You're
are
And we
out of
are
here.
now out of India. So now we're trying
So,
to.
like I said 10
figure
minutes
it out.
ago, now we need to sit down while we have a minute, maybe over food or something, and say, okay, what's the next step for us as Storm Knights? Like,
Is
do
there-
we want to get back to the U.S.?
is
Do we
there
need to go
a-
somewhere else?
Delphi Council meeting chapter house or something here that we can talk
Street
to.
smarts.
Go ahead and make them street smarts. Which is a mind check, if I believe. Or is that a charisma?
It's charisma.
I'm gonna make a charisma check out of 5. It's a 1.
We're,
I got a
we're all
one.
wrong. Yeah, we're all wrong.
I got a 1.
Well, it's 5 minus.
Brian is the only one with charisma.
He has street smarts. Or streetwise, or whatever the skill is called.
Oh, yeah, I was
don't
like,
know.
what is it called? I actually don't remember.
I think it's
It's-
streetwise.
Yeah, streetwise. 17.
17.
It's not bad. Better than me.
There is a Delphi Council spot here because it's so close to the border of a different of actually 2 different cosms now.
Mhm.
So yeah, they have set up a presence on the northern side of the city.
Oh, nice.
Because they were expecting us to bring.
right,
They
but
were
we
expecting
did,
you to bring Miriam.
We did we? Wait.
I don't know if we ever mentioned.
No,
to her
I
that
think
she
you're right. I think the
passed.
last message we sent was we have
She's
her.
dead.
We're in train. Oh, is it?
No,
was it?
we told her she was
Okay.
dead, and we're like, we just need to get out.
And they basically said, yeah, just find a way out. Get in touch with
So-
us when you're out.
But Miriam's
then
going to
what's-
be back.
We don't
Most
necessarily know
likely,
that.
but we don't know for sure.
Well, nobody truly dies in a Roche.
Well,
Oh yes, people truly die in Orrorsh.
It's-
She was also Nile.
Yeah, she's Nile, so
she's Nile.
Oh,
and-
Nile-
that's
yeah,
what it was.
Nile
I
people
remember I
don't
made a
die.
comment in case he was like, "You don't know that."
All right, fair enough.
Yeah,
Not
Orrorsh-
only is the original still coming back, she also has clones.
Was
Now,
it- that's
or-
a-
when it comes to Orrorsh, you can truly kill just about anything.
Right.
It's
But
really
no, it
hard
was-
with some
I
things.
was wrong with my mentality was thinking Orrorsh and Nile were in my brain for a fraction of a second the same thing, and I was like, with Alan Quartermain, the
Yeah,
while you're in
yeah.
Africa will never let you die.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea behind the
which
Nile
is such a great.
So that's one of the reasons why Zed wasn't extremely annoyed. He was more annoyed that she died because he figured she's going to come back at some time and be another pain in the ass some other time.
Yeah,
That's
because
valid.
you two would know. Like, oh no,
They
well,
would
you're all
have a-
3 Nile, aren't you?
No,
No,
he's Orrorsh.
I'm Orrosh.
Oh.
Yeah, they're the Nile Blurs, Orrosh, Core Earth, Isle.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
that's one of the reasons why I was like, crap, and went back and had my breakfast.
Fair enough.
Yeah. To them, they're like, okay, she's gonna be off our radar for a
Okay.
while.
So we can get a
Until she makes her inevitable return.
Somehow,
Somehow.
Palpatine returned.
See that now I'm
Somehow
terrified
Mary
that Perry, because she turned Orrorsh, is going to become like her but Orrorsh, and then we're going to have to go back and I'm going to have to kill her.
Don't mess up Casey's storyline.
I didn't mess it up. I'm just giving them ideas. Anyway, so yeah, we should probably set up a meeting with the council.
Yep.
And then hopefully they'll give us direction, or we can come up with our own plan.
And we
Because
can go
I'm
ahead-
fine with
and we-
whatever. I would really like to discuss what our next step is rather than just.
Now, just
Lunch.
remember, sitting
around.
down and eating was what caused all this to start up.
That's true.
You know what?
in
You're
Canada.
not wrong.
Because we
You're
sat down and
not
ate at the
wrong.
buffet thing or whatever it was.
Well, to
you
be
had
fair,
the eating contest,
There was a famous guy there.
and then she stole him, and
And
then we
she-
chased him, and then that just led the whole chase all the way across the world.
That's right.
Seriously though.
I've only made it about 2/3.
So we have a third of the way to go.
The Pacific Ocean is a big ocean. Unless you're crossing from Russia. Then it's not too far.
Sorry, I'm making geography jokes in my head. It just happens. I don't get to control it.
I think we had to avoid Russia.
You know what? I really just want to go fight a Deathclaw in Russia. Because you know they're there. Casey, if they're not, make them, please. I want to fight a Deathclaw.
I mean, they're not, but
Kim
I
wants to
could
go toe-to-toe
probably-
with the
Wouldn't
Deathclaw.
Idinos be the closest thing to a Deathclaw?
Mhm.
Yeah, so we'd have to go back to.
I know, but like radioactive kind of thing.
Oh, you're like.
yeah.
Oh,
He
you
means
want like an Idinos
true-
who they brought over and then it transferred to.
Mm-hmm.
What is Russia?
Tharkold.
Tharkold.
Thank you, Tharkold.
Yeah.
God, they'd be terrifying.
Yeah, right? Right. That's exactly why.
So
Kim
wait-
is just like,
So an Idinos.
I heard you have monsters. I
Hold on,
want to fight them.
my secondary idea is an Idinos, and I'm curious. So an Idinos who turns to Tharkold because of reality stuff, but keeps their brain. Like, could they then take feats
Yeah.
or perks? I
Yeah.
mean, for...
They can take anything a Dianos trait.
Oh. On any...
Well,
if,
but I mean, so like
if they're
so they
Tharkold,
have
you
to
could
be-
make a Tharkoldian Idinos.
Yeah.
You can totally do that. Like, I made a Core Earth elf.
So you're saying that if I want to do the path of unification, I have to become Pan Pacifica as Xavier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
If
trying
they're
to figure
Pan
out-
Pacifica only perks, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you're Core Earth, so you can
But
actually...
if I change to Pan Pacifica,
You, as Core Earth, you actually have some special ones that are in the beta primer that allow you to basically go, that Cosm is now my Cosm as well, and you can choose specifically from it. So if you wanted to...
I haven't seen those.
Yeah.
In the creator thingy.
Okay.
Whatever it's called.
Oh, yeah.
Or-
There it is.
That's I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's like
didn't
Realm
decide.
Runner. It's not Realm Runner.
It's not
like,
Realm Runner because
There's-
that's where
I
you
know.
get to ignore disconnect
So-
once.
That is a Tharkold dwarf.
Oh damn! Speaking of him, no. That's awesome. I like that. The last 3 times I've all gotten the same British general looking dude.
You know, I seem to get like the same ones a lot.
All right. So,
I got new ones.
are you guys eating or are you going to the council?
We're going to the council.
Okay, you're going to the council. So, you arrive at the council building, and once you get there, they actually seem rather excited.
Oh.
They're like, oh, good. You made it.
Yep.
Hope it's you, but,
It's us. Well,
Depends on who you're looking
We all
for.
look at Fred.
well, we're looking for some Storm Knights that were leaving Orrorsh.
it might be us.
Probably us.
That sounds like
I
us.
mean, did you just leave Orrorsh recently?
Yes.
Okay, and you had a professor?
Yes,
was
that is
killed?
us. That's us.
Okay, good. Yeah,
Well, I don't want to claim that like we're the guy and you actually lose out like on 5 Storm Knights that just died because you're expecting them.
Oh, that's
That'd be
good.
bad.
Okay.
no.
What's Gam?
Most Storm Knights in Orrorsh are busy. In Orrorsh.
Third.
Third.
500.
Hey?
Okay.
He's asking a question about clearance levels.
Oh,
Apologies.
He wants to know when he'll be a Gamma Chad.
No, Gamma's 250, I think. We're
Yeah, no, we
Close.
discussed that. Yeah. Well, no, we're not even halfway there. But yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Anyway, come with us.
okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, come inside.
Okay.
They actually bring you
Clank,
into
clank,
a
clank, 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 clank.
briefing room.
Is it air conditioning? I hope so.
Yeah, they have air conditioning. This is the Delphi Council.
A briefing room. It's been so long. I rub the walls. Go.
We need you to go back to
Remember when we
Orrorsh.
used to have these?
Walls. Quartz, walls, plaster. With Alan, we don't know. Tuesdays.
How long have we been gone from Canada? Like 2 weeks?
It's
Well-
been at least 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay.
You guys
Like,
had a heck
time
of
could
a
have been
time.
weird too.
Yeah, time could have. That's a very valid
No,
statement.
time is not weird.
Well, how long were we in Nile and Orrosh? Because then we had it was a week layover.
Oh yeah, there was.
So it's been like a month then.
You were.
I was
It's been
thinking-
about a month.
I
You
thought
weren't in
2 or 3.
Nile or in the Nile Empire as long as you think.
Okay.
Not more than maybe a week.
Okay.
That went pretty quick, actually.
But the last
'cause we
briefing
had a car.
room I remember being in was
You had a lot of
back
cars.
in England. So
To be fair,
we've
yeah.
been going to
Oh,
restaurant
you know
to
what?
restaurant this entire time.
Yeah, which is a really bad episode of Dives, Diners, and Drive-Ins.
I'm just thinking of
On
an
this
aisle
season
guy
of...
ready.
Yeah. See, I come from Flavor Town. It's over there.
There's a Stela.
See the Flavor Town Cosm?
It's Orrorsh.
Anyway. So they get you in the briefing room.
Yeah.
They bring you guys waters, and they've got some little sandwiches that they pass out. They're like those plastic wrap sandwiches,
Oh.
gas station style.
Okay. Still better than what we've had for a while.
So good.
Yeah, they're basically like ham, cheese, turkey, chicken,
All of
egg.
Anything but egg.
Yes.
All the above.
Kim just eats the whole big plastic and all. This is delicious.
They're like, yeah, you are only getting one sandwiches.
It's
Take
got
your
like
pick.
styrofoam in it. That's that crunch.
Just reminds me of I saw a freaking text about someone saying, "We don't like hard-boiled eggs. The crunch and the softness," and someone directly below him's like, "You peel them first."
Oh, that sounds so gross.
And it's like, does someone really not understand
Yeah, a
You
lot of people
peel-
don't understand.
the shell off of the hard-boiled egg first?
You don't always. I mean, in America we do because we're not weird. But some places you need the calcium, so they eat the shell.
That's true, but I mean, I would.
I would hope that third world countries aren't using Twitter and TikTok.
You hope?
I hope. Not like in a negative
He's like, no,
way.
screw them. They stay in a third world. No.
Anyway,
But
so
yeah.
they get you your sandwiches. They get you bottled water.
That's great.
Oh, water in a bottle.
Yeah.
This is fancy.
I prefer mine in a can.
Gosh.
Fair.
Which one's that one? Mango?
No, that's
The
the
lime.
Oh.
Oh, the mango. That's the only bad one. All the
Mango
rest of them are
chainsaw?
good. Yeah. It's the only bad
And they sit you down, and they're like, they turn off the lights, pull up the projector, and they start showing you pictures. And they're saying, a lot of these pictures come from. Oh, now I have to look that back up. Sorry.
Pop Roofer show.
From
That's what the
Kunming.
sandwiches are for.
sucks.
Well, they say these pictures are out of Kunming.
Okay. Kim just like raises his hand. Where is that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Give me a
either.
sec.
We'll find.
Kim gets lost above ground more than he gets lost below ground. And he gets
Because
lost below ground a lot.
Saying a lot coming from a cosmos where we can be eternally lost underground.
Yeah.
Kim's like, nope.
Oh,
this
Kunming
way.
is in Western China.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought they were showing us like
We had to go back into
highlight.
Orrosh.
No, I thought they were showing the highlights of like the crap we had destroyed or.
Oh.
No.
Oh, they're giving us our next briefing. Oh,
Yeah,
perfect,
yeah.
perfect,
You're just like, here's your kill count. It's like the end of the end of the level. Ching, ching. You got 5 awards. Look at that.
It's CinemaSins, and it's just like.
You've
Okay,
unlocked
yeah.
0 of 3
All right,
secrets.
Kunming.
F that, man. We're not
Say
going
South
back.
China?
West China.
Southwest.
West China. Southwest,
Southwest
China.
China.
Thank you.
It is very close to the border of Burma.
Okay,
Sorry, I'm just going to call it Burma.
that's understandable.
It's like, I know Burma. That name I don't know. It's not
the
like
M1?
Thailand, where I understand Thailand and Siam are the same country.
Is it the M1?
It is the M1.
They are now 2
Myanmar.
separate countries. Myanmar, yeah.
Myanmar. Okay.
It's okay. It threw me when they're like, it's Kyiv. And I was like, no, it's not. And then I looked it up and like, oh, they changed it. Okay, it is.
It is Kyiv. Anyway.
Even.
Yeah, but they're like, yeah, these are out of Kunming. As you can see, they're completely desiccated.
To make sure I'm understanding that we've used the right word.
Exsanguinated. That's the right
No,
word.
desiccated is the good word. I wanted to make sure we weren't talking about decimated. Desiccated is a fantastic word. Exsanguinated is also a fantastic word, but still more terrifying.
No, it's actually exsanguinated.
For
And
those
then they're
not,
like,
it's
and then they
drained
get
of
to
all blood.
other pictures, and they're like, as you can see, it's puncture wounds in the neck, and it's probably exactly what we fear, due to its proximity to the Pan-Pacifica Orrosh overlap.
What have you done now?
There's an overlap?
There is an
Where does it overlap?
Yeah, they call those mix zones.
Mix zone.
I know, but where?
Yeah,
overlap
in
now?
between. I think it's only like a
Yeah.
couple miles,
there.
but it's there. Yeah, that's a terrible place to be.
Mm-hmm.
We live there now, Kim.
That's
So now
gross.
we have to worry about, is it traditional ones or...
Yeah.
Well, we're not entirely sure.
That's for you to find out.
That's where we're sending you.
Yeah.
There's an agent that'll meet you there, but we want you to help her investigate.
Okay.
Okay, so we're meeting a female agent.
And the agent's name is...
Lieutenant Dan.
Her name is Perry.
No, she
Her
looks like
name
Perry
is
though.
Mary Rockwell.
Mary Rockwell.
Mary.
Yep.
Marion Rockwell? I know, but Mary. Sorry.
Yeah.
She rezzed while we were out.
She's inquisitive. She's a journalist.
Ugh, one of those types.
No,
good.
she's also American.
Probably
one of those
American.
types.
They think they own the ocean. Probably American.
No, that's the British that thought they owned the ocean.
It was the Spanish for a long time.
Was the
Until
Spanish
they
for
got
a
put
long
down
time.
real hard.
The Americans currently do own the ocean.
Well, nobody owns the ocean. That's the whole point.
We currently have the most battle cruiser groups.
Excuse me, the Atlanteans own the ocean.
Until they come and show
I'm so
themselves,
annoyed.
I refuse to cede our claim.
I refuse to recognize that.
Yeah, well, the point, like Atlantis, would be something that Torg would certainly play around
Oh
with.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
It turns out to be some like,
It's the eighth
Yeah.
cosm.
yeah, that'd be awesome.
No, I know what the eighth
No, the eighth
cosm
cosm is biotech,
is. The eighth cosm is interesting.
space biotech.
That'd be awesome. Space Jammers.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
Not space jammers. Spaceships.
we're gonna
Space
go
hamsters.
flying on a space hamster.
Oh man,
It's a miniature giant
we're
space hamster.
going on a trip
That's
in
a
our
copyright
favorite
strike.
rocket ship to the sky.
Anyway, we're gonna have to send you.
Sorry, I was rubbing my eye.
You're fine.
Going north into the nightmare.
Well, we're gonna send you to Mandalay first.
Woo, Mandalay Bay is
No,
cool.
we're not sending you to Mandalay. That's
Never
an
mind.
Orrosh.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. No, we're not sending you there.
Because it's too nice.
We're gonna send you south to Yangon, where we can get you a larger plane to get you up over into Kunming.
Okay. I'm okay with planes.
You know, the last time I was on a plane, I think we went to Canada.
You were on a plane in Nile.
Yeah,
It just was on the ground.
We took a plane from.
Was on a plane going through Nile, and I kicked somebody off the plane while it was in air.
No, I'm saying like you were on a plane in the Nile. It was just on the ground. We fought a plane, and you got on it.
Oh yeah, and it crashed.
Yeah.
That's right. I remember that in Marion's.
Yeah,
laboratory.
her secret laboratory.
Yeah. Secret.
Laboratory.
It was secret. It was well hidden, honestly.
It didn't look like a gas station up front.
No.
No, it was just out in the middle of freaking BFE,
Yeah, I remember
which is
that.
ironic.
Yeah. Because we were there first. Oh yeah, that's where it was. You're right.
Yeah. It's in
was.
Egypt.
It was. In
It
Egypt,
was
you're
in an old wash from the Nile. The
Yeah.
Nile had changed direction and left a valley that was very hidden.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's do this.
So, we're going to skip you straight to Kunming because
Yeah, there's no
nothing
reason.
happens in the air.
I'm glad
You
nothing
have
happens.
a flight. I mean, they.
Can I get more
look
peanuts,
at the
please?
Dwarf.
And what?
Get more peanuts.
They actually are like, okay, we have to weigh him.
I mean,
He can fit
You
in
most
the
certainly will
carry-on.
not. We don't ever throw dwarfs.
No, we need
Nobody
to
tells the
weigh
elf.
him
Fairy's
We
gone.
need-
because we have to balance the plane.
Yeah, I have no
and
idea how much I actually
you
physically
are
weigh.
Heavy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, his armor we can put in.
No. he just the Kim. His armor we can.
Like that was my face too, and I was like, I didn't want to say anything. Like, nope, we're not doing that.
I'm not seeing you make it through TSA.
Well, no, I'm not. The
They
armor
don't have
probably.
TSA.
The armor itself is probably 100 pounds.
Yeah.
No, it's way
no.
more than that.
They.
Your
no,
your
it's
helmet
not.
alone can weigh 30 pounds. I guarantee you. I know all about armor.
Yeah, I'm
Marshall.
just-
There's no way it weighs. You have full plate and then some because you have chain, padding, and some other stuff. You don't have like
This is correct.
light armor for cavalry. You have.
I'm not just
Footman
in
plate.
I'm in the. Not
Oh, it might be lighter because
aubergine.
it's like a weird.
I've got like a gambeson and things of that
Yeah.
nature, and then
Yeah.
chain underneath.
But it's not
over
like
that.
Mithril where it'd be super
No.
light or anything
No,
like that.
he's
It's-
in Dwarven.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Not
it's,
Elven.
It's not
Dwarven.
going to be. In 5th edition, I'm not going to do stone armor because that's twice as heavy as plate.
Yeah.
But full plate is 75, just the plate, chest, cuirass, and the legs. So the helmet would be another 10, gloves and feet maybe another 5. So,
The
about
short
100.
answer is they put Kim over a wing,
yeah,
and there is like a space around him,
yeah.
bereft of passengers. Because they're like, yes, we literally have to balance the plane
Yeah.
with him in account of it.
Imagine the cost of that airplane ticket. I have to buy six seats. Excuse me.
Well, we're not buying it. They're paying for it, right?
No. The Delphi Council is actually taking care of it.
At least it's not a photo jumper. We wouldn't even get that sucker
Oh
off
no,
the
we
ground.
wouldn't. No.
It goes. We have to put you on the
I
fuselage.
mean, to be fair, it's a small plane.
Mhm.
It's
like a
Double?
seater or something.
huh?
Double prop or single prop?
Double jet, but it's a small one.
Okay.
It's literally like it would only hold 20 passengers.
Yeah, what do they call it, a streamliner or something like that. Yeah.
Here, I was thinking it's going to be a C-130. And
No.
they still had a problem leveling the plane
No,
with them in it.
a C-130 will not have a problem with Kim.
As
That
long as Kim's
lifts
the only thing
tanks.
there.
Sounds like a C-130 could have 20 Kims and it would be fine.
God, imagine 20 Kims on a plane. They can only carry one M1 Abrams, but they have 20 Kims. There's lots of 20 Kims.
M1 Abrams with extra plating might be 20 Kims, to be fair.
I don't know. I took a tank round to the face. Then again, it was a Nile tank.
Yeah, only a World War II tank. Nothing terrifying. To be fair, the modern tank guns in this aren't much more dangerous.
Much more dangerous. Okay.
Not really.
That makes me sad. And I totally forgot.
Very little has that kind of armor.
Well, I was thinking like more like what they're shooting me with.
I know.
That's very.
And I totally forgot
But again,
I had...
this game doesn't take
Yeah.
into account like modern armor penetrating rounds.
No.
I've looked. I'm like, that's all it has for armor pen? It's like, well, that's obviously a high explosive. That is not a tank penetrator round. Those are nasty.
It's as soon as Kim dies, we're bringing in War Machine, and he shoots Red Bull cans at people.
Just... no, you guys were right.
Red Bull gives you.
I thought plate was way heavier.
No, it's fine. Like I was just thinking, like
No, you're right. Yeah,
Other
even,
things.
even
And-
dwarven
and
plate,
anyway,
full plate would
you
be like
are
75.
in Kunming.
Cool.
Kunming. Kunming. Why did I say Kunming?
and we're looking for Mary Cornwall.
No, Rockwall.
Rockwell? I am running on my own memory, which is running like it's like a TA-84, man.
That's why
It's
I
not
write
great.
Shit, that's why I write shit down. Because if I had to remember, we've all seen how bad my memory is. All games ever, even entirely different systems, get blended together. It might as well be like I'm just in a VR world playing 8 games at once.
Like, what's my THACO hit?
Oh my god, I
Your
saw
TRS-80.
THACO -3 on your game last night, and I thought I was gonna have an aneurysm.
Dude, I cannot look at his screen when he's like doing combat. I'm just like,
Tell me about it.
I hate THACO, just like go into seizure mode.
Yeah, I
Ugh.
mean, just so you know, the dwarf, when he's actually got all of his gear, and I'm not running around one of the dimensions, his THACO is -6.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
That's just ridiculous. But they're all high level though. I mean, it's
Yeah, they're all high
almost
level.
towards the end of the campaign, right?
Very close.
I remember
I mean, my thief is almost ready to hit max level in game.
I first started playing with 2nd edition, and then I started playing MUDs, which are multi-user dungeons online. Those don't really exist anymore.
I still no, they do. I still play one.
I say they don't really exist. Most people like you have to know they exist to like find them. And like that one
Okay,
used old
okay.
2.0, and like I had to relearn THACO.
All right.
I'm just imagining dwarves in Torg are like,
Here you go.
they mark their armor with like,
Province.
THACO -2 to denote.
I'm
how
good take 2.
they
One
are.
for me, one for Mike.
Okay.
Oop, well, that, the one that fell, I'll take.
I don't know. They're all falling.
Jesus.
That's your fault.
Tighter grip, Jeremiah.
I am not trying to hold it on. I'm trying to like spread them. Shut up.
Spread 'em.
It wasn't good English.
I don't want to see him
Oh, damn it. Sold out. Play immediately when drawn. Your hero will be betrayed by a non-player character that they consider an ally this adventure. Gain 1 to 3 possibilities depending on the severity of the betrayal, GM's call. All other Storm Knights at the party gain 1 possibility.
All right. So anyway,
Clarifying question. I assume now, since we have drawn Pan Pacific cards, we are now in Pan Pacifica. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Just need to make sure I change thingies.
don't move those too far.
I mean, luckily we can.
Just leave one in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
we have
can-
3, so.
Well, we can slide a little over.
Yeah, no, just keep it on. We have 3. We'll put Pan Pacifica in 1 and
And then they get
Are
one.
we considered day 1 or day 172? I think if
yeah,
we're
just keep
if
that as is.
yeah, we're 172.
You're way past day 1.
I'm just questioning because
There were changes.
there are changes.
War never changes.
I saw one that they did a Fallout 4, but it was Shrek instead.
Oh, Jesus. Shrek never changes.
I'm already on a quest.
Now I want Ron Perlman to narrate dwarves. Dwarves never change.
He does such a
Wearing
good
the same
job.
clothes constantly.
He does such a good job narrating that.
That's why dwarves prefer axe.
That's great.
I'll let myself out.
That is good.
Oh, you're gonna get sold out real hard for that. I like in my card. Vengeance is mine.
Vengeance is
Play on a reality rated foe. They can't soak my damage for 3 rounds.
damn.
Yeah. That is.
Wow.
Yeah.
More damage?
My
Holy
damage.
crap. Like, no chance to soak him just face.
That is Kim freaking relentlessly and all out each time.
Is there not?
No. We're just gonna do one. Which is fine.
Okay.
This is
I
fine.
just feel it's wrong that I didn't draw the outbreak card, and I'm sad.
Yeah. Fred's got it. It's okay.
No, I got hard boiled.
Ooh.
Oh, more eggs.
More eggs.
That's what I was thinking. I
Mike
need.
sitting there quietly.
Yeah. It's because he got the romance card.
Romance
Those aren't
cosmic
cosmic
card?
Yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah, that's actually
Play the card. Everyone is pregnant within 3 miles.
actually the closest thing we have to a cosm card that's romance is
Is
the
Living
living
Lands.
lands. The one where your clothes tear in all of the correct places. It's like,
No,
okay.
Orrorsh has one where the monster is like, "Ooh, I'm interested in you now."
But that's
oh yeah,
that's
there is
more
that
like
one.
notice me senpai rather than like romance card.
Are you sure? Because I totally see a vampire just going, "You're coming with me to my mansion," and we don't see you ever again.
You know what? You're not wrong. I will amend my statement that it's more like Avatar: The Last Airbender with Legend of Korra is like, I like you. You're mine. As a boyfriend or a slave, both.
Talking about the twins.
Yeah.
Brolin.
Brolin. Yeah.
He was like, I'm into it. I can't remember her name, but yeah.
Okay.
Welcome.
May I get one of those monstrosities, please, out of the fridge?
Oh yeah. We all need to buy cups so that we can sample drinks without swapping spit.
We'll get
Why?
beakers.
It's totally a military thing to do.
No, and I'm fine with it, but I don't.
No, that's got a good set.
Yeah,
to
no,
it.
I love Rocket Pops. I'm gonna have to buy one for Julia.
Okay.
On
So
the
as you
plane,
guys are getting
what
off
is
the
this?
getting off the plane,
All right, so we're in Kunming.
Oh, that's a good taste.
That better than the peeps.
Dude,
Yeah.
anything is better than the peeps.
Jesus, that was
don't bring
that
up
was
the
an
peeps.
assault.
This is
That was an
Although to
assault
be
on
fair,
your
the
taste
peeps were
buds.
better than like the gingerbread
Oh,
Mountain
yeah.
Dew and a couple of those voodoo ones.
The
That
fruit
those
quake.
were. Or the what is it? The hot Cheetos. Ugh,
Yeah.
that made me violently.
flavor-
It made me angry.
So anyway, yeah, you guys are walking through the airport when you hear it's a very familiar voice going, "Hey, hey, you guys!"
Listen. Hey, listen. Hey. Sorry, continue.
That's a
It
song.
made the same sound, and I was like, it's Navi.
like, hi.
It's Pyman. Like we just ignore it.
All right, yeah, go
Freaking
ahead
hate
and give
fighting.
me fine checks.
All right.
Pyman is fine to a little bit, but like when you like recognize like,
Not after the 80th hour and the 400th
Mishap.
con-
but like
16
Pyman, like
plus
if you
3.
like understand
I
the,
got
the
nine.
So that
etymology
is
of the
like-
name.
Bathroom. It goes right towards the bathroom.
Walked right past her. He didn't even say.
No, you didn't walk past. You just bathroom and just
15 total.
immediately detours.
Something was in the peanuts.
3.
I'm proud of myself. I got a 13.
Oh, good for you, buddy.
My dice are liking me today.
Sorry,
It looks
Brian.
like it, yeah.
That drink turns your mouth blue.
Yeah, it does. It does.
It does.
And I've been noticing it like getting Brian's lips are getting more blue and blue. towards
Yeah.
It's okay.
Must be really cold in here, Brian.
Yeah. It's my wizardly powers manifesting from the first D&D movie.
I thought you were just. Smurfs.
I haven't seen that. Not yet.
He's over there chewing on
Anyway,
Papa.
okay, we got mishap, bathroom.
9.
9?
15.
15?
He got a 13.
3. Who got the 3?
I did.
Okay. 15, 9,
13.
13. Everyone keeps talking over you and I miss it.
No, it's okay.
Okay, so yeah, everyone but Kim and Zed, who just took off straight to the bathroom, turns and within a few seconds sees this woman waving kind of frantically at you. She looks very familiar, although her hair is probably a little darker and her complexion seems a little lighter.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
But yeah, she pretty well looks like Marion.
Yeah.
I was being sarcastic.
This is the Nurse Joy of
Yeah.
Casey's NPC world.
Yeah.
The minute she had 27
They just have different
clones,
symbols on their heads.
the different color hair.
They also have like all their hats have different symbols.
Oh, I see. Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's the region stuff.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, I thought you were talking about Perry
No,
specifically.
no. Sorry, that's a valid confusion.
No, you just lift up her forehead, and it's right there, model number.
And yeah, she's making her way towards you.
I'm gonna call her Marion. Marion?
She's like, who? Never mind.
Oh,
Never mind. I
yeah,
don't
sorry.
care.
You just
Don't
look like
worry.
somebody.
Yeah,
I know.
so I've heard.
Fair enough.
I mean, she did die a gruesome death. I don't know if you really should join us.
Stop
He
here.
legit says that.
So like, wow, how bad was it?
Well, there were parts of her in the ceiling, parts of her in
Well,
the chair.
you know how you normally have like body bags. We used a soup
Oh.
bowl.
Ah, so you didn't even have to hose her out.
No, yeah, it's ambiance.
Yeah, sure.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you guys are definitely the group. Is your friend okay?
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Okay.
T Rex comes out of nowhere and chomps on him.
New character.
Xavier looks at Mary. Ace. Is this Mary?
Her name is Mary, right? Making sure. I
Yeah,
got
she
that?
does
Okay.
say.
Okay.
She does finally introduce herself as Mary Rockwell, and it's like,
I
okay, and you are
Xavier Delholm, shaking hand, single tear
Wyatt
running down
Blakely.
my cheek.
Wyatt. He's not here.
Alan.
Alan.
Well,
Keem.
Zed.
Bear down.
It was the peanuts.
too many peanuts.
There's a part of me who wants you to
So,
roll
so
to
does
see if
Kim
you
shake her
glory in
hand
the
and
bathroom.
introduce himself? Wow, I missed that because I'm trying to get his attention.
Good night.
Swallow, swallow.
I almost spit on Tony. I almost straight up sprayed Tony. Do you understand that? Good night, Brian.
I'm definitely going to have to watch this one.
I'm refraining from saying anything because I know Sarah's gonna cut it.
Say it.
No, that was my. I'm
Oh.
now done with it, but I was.
Oh, wow.
That hurt too. I was struggling.
I started fading like, oh.
He's like, I'm holding it in. I almost died.
God, Brian. At the worst possible time. Oh man. God. Okay, let's
He
continue.
somehow does that. I don't know
It's-
how.
It's
He can somehow
perfect
time
comedic
it
timing.
perfectly to someone getting a drink.
Or no, like you'll be talking
And
it's just
it'll
like
be the perfect one-liner, and you're like, I hate you right now
he'll
so
like
much.
slow roll it too, and it'd be like just funny thing, and then you like just keep on going. He's like the perfect straight man. Like it's just like I'm gonna say something that's so funny, you're just gonna like stop functioning because it has happened quite a few times. I remember. Do you know what I said to Sarah when I was like, "Oh, here's the reins. Take over this stuff. Here's to go do shorts." You know what I said? I'm like, "Just watch Brian. Don't do anything else. Just watch Brian. Screen cap 90% of what Brian says, and it'll be a short." And half the time is like the rest of us laughing. Because of something you said. No, don't get me wrong. I enjoy it. Keep doing it. There's only time, like, I almost had a heart attack one time.
Yeah, Brian is our funny man and our rules lawyer, all rolled into one.
The funny lawyer.
Whose attention are you trying to get?
I was trying to ask you,
I'm sorry, my bad.
because Mary has her hand out to you.
Oh, I'm Kim. I'm Kim. Sorry, I thought I said that. That's my bad. I'm Kim.
No, that was about the time that Brian said what he said, which I missed.
He said something about glorying in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah. He's
Nope.
like, oh, yeah, you're valid. I'll screen cap it for you later.
That's fine. Nope.
And
Don't
so
need
I
to go
rolled.
back there.
Didn't do
So
it, but
yeah, she's like, oh
it's
right.
okay.
I got a 17.
Yeah, we need to head out to some apartment buildings over on the west side.
Ooh, don't go in there. I come out.
She's like, come on, I got a car.
Ooh, we got a car. Don't let him drive.
None
No,
of it's been
my
my
car.
none of it's been my fault. The tank came
She's
out
like,
of nowhere.
yeah, you guys stand out a lot.
Yeah.
That's like Tuesday.
I mean, they've been giving me crap because I'm American, but you guys, wow.
I don't know. I didn't think I stood out.
You stand out a lot. A
Says,
lot of
sounds like says the
shouting.
guy with like an anti-grav belt that just constantly.
No, it's a shield.
I mean, you
that's
have to
valid.
realize this. Look at everyone around you. What do you see on them?
Business suits, traditional wear, things of that nature.
Exactly. I look at you.
Full
I got
plate.
something in full plate.
Yeah, I'm the only one that does.
You
this
wearing some kind of funky shield that
Yeah.
shimmers a little bit.
I'm
It's
also wearing
noticeable.
it's
And see, I'm not
And
projecting on
every
you.
one of you is dripping with weapons.
No,
I am.
Well,
I
technically
see
cannot say
you,
that.
and I see O'Connell. Just his outfit. That's just your outfit because that's a traditional European in Egypt outfit. Like not like, and then you have like your little baubles on you, and then you have this like
see,
we're a WWE
I'm not thinking of
belt
O'Connell.
on.
I'm thinking of Benny.
What?
Benny
Benny with the fez.
with the fez. That's what I'm thinking of.
I think he's Benny with the fez.
Oh, that's fair. That is fair.
because he's.
Well, I was
crazy.
going with like the Magi,
Oh, he's a magi. That's
Yeah.
that's even better.
and then we have Alan Quartermain. Although I'm just thinking the guy with the sniper. Rifle.
Yeah.
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 I was thinking
then
the
I'm
guy
just
off of
a dude in a suit.
Jumanji with the rifle. The
Oh.
hunter.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
what's his
the
name?
Hunter.
The hunter. I think he's just the
He
hunter.
has a name because he says it and then he freaks out.
Yeah. God, I forget his
love
name. It's
him.
been a while.
Yeah.
Yep.
What is Jumanji?
Jumanji.
Jack Black plays a fantastic 15-year-old girl.
Yes, he does.
And an old guy at one point, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And Bowser, he'd been amazing Bowser.
Fantastic.
Peaches, peaches, peaches.
Peaches, peaches, peaches.
I haven't seen that yet.
It's
I need to.
There's an actually terrifying scene. We went to go see it the other day, and someone's kid was bawling.
Oh sure.
That scene with the dry bones.
Yes.
And I was looking like, oh my gosh, that is actually terrifying. Kid, I feel sorry for you. Go, please.
See, real quick, sorry, I'll get us back on track. But everybody's crapping on Chris Pratt because of the accent or lack thereof. But they don't remember the original accent was Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I remember the 90s
Yeah.
cartoon where he talking like this,
Yeah.
he's from Brooklyn. Or definitely didn't sound like an Italian plumber. He was an American Italian plumber with a very South Bronx accent. Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
Anyway,
Great film. Yeah, go see it.
I plan to.
5:55 matinee.
Go
on
see
Tuesdays.
it right now, Casey.
Why?
We're gonna go to break in 12 minutes, then go.
We're going to take
We come back at midnight. That was a really good movie. All right, let's pick up where we left
We're
off.
going to take a 3-hour break. We'll be
Well,
back.
Well, this went down. Oh well.
Your phone?
Just my fault.
Okay.
We can manually it.
Yeah. Well, I can have it on my phone too.
But anyway, no, she takes you and she's
You
got
gonna
this.
sleep tonight?
Eventually.
You'd swear it's a Volkswagen Beetle van.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
She's like, yeah. Well, they like tiny things here.
They also like those things last.
Not the one my friend's mom had.
Well,
That thing was broke down every other day. Well, most of the time.
if you
she
take
had
care
it.
of it real good, there's about a lot.
There's
That's
something
not,
to be
I
said about
know it
German
was broke
engineering.
down when they got it, and they were just never able to get it fixed.
Zed, you may need to use your once per scene thing to reinforce the car so it can hold Kim.
Well, this one, yeah.
I just want to see what happens when he steps in first.
foot right through. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I just want to see the car go.
Oh, it leans hard, and
We just put him in the middle.
they basically, yeah, in the back, in the middle.
Like the plane, we gotta balance the vehicle.
It's just sitting like this.
Kim, you sit here.
I can just
Right
see the
here.
small dents
Do
in the
not
floor.
move.
Kim's fine. He's used to being discriminated against.
Just
And just like in the Green Mile, they're riding that thing on its axles.
And then he gets out.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, she drives you around over there.
I don't think I can drive the modern cars because it's out of my cosm.
You can
Drive
them.
any car.
Yeah, driving is driving.
Well, I figured I would because if it's a modern car, I would have to see about disconnect.
Okay, here's how that
Only if
works.
you-
If it's within the cosm of the area you're in, you don't cause any kind of
Okay.
check. It doesn't cause a check because it's within cosm limit.
Right.
I was just curious.
It's why an elf can use an AK-47 in Core
And in Russia.
and in Russia.
Everybody
And
uses
in
an
Ru-
AK-47
and in
in
France.
Russia. Yeah, that's fair.
and Japan.
Yeah.
And a lot of places. But the fact is that so long as the car is not breaking it, you're fine.
Okay.
If the car is breaking it,
Yeah.
and you're breaking it, it's not necessarily going to happen immediately,
It's,
but
It's
it
a
has a
rule of four.
higher
then when
chance
yeah,
that
then
that
it
becomes
turns
a
into
rule
like
of
a
four.
Tyrannosaurus, right? No, it wouldn't. Like a
Yeah, it
just-
would.
Ankylosaurus or
Yeah.
something. But yeah.
Something. But yeah, it becomes appropriate for the cosm.
Yeah.
So more likely a Triceratops.
Yeah.
Because apparently they
can
do
just-
use those as mounts.
That's cool.
Nice.
I just remember using a law on a Triceratops.
Yes, you used a law on a Triceratops.
So we're going to the
You're an
residential
evil,
area.
despicable man.
Hmm.
How dare you?
I got it to stop.
Very true.
We're going to the residential area she was talking about.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's basically a bunch of high rises.
Okay. Like Kowloon kind of style, or
They're the modern style.
okay.
And she's like, yeah. So, this place looks like it's got a lot of people, and it's supposed to, but it really doesn't.
Why is that?
It's really more of a slum. People
Okay.
didn't move in.
Yeah. They build it to build it.
Yeah, they built
And
it
then
to
it's
make it
just
look
Okay.
modern.
So the outside looks nice, but the inside looks like trash. That's usually how it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Think of like Mega Rises in Dread.
Oh,
The outside looks nice, inside,
Yeah.
just not good.
Not
Any
that
Mega
bad.
Rise.
Well, no, I know, but that's
any
yeah,
mega
very
rise in
idea.
any
but
civilization.
those are 180 million populated, massive
Yeah.
mega cities, so they're vastly
So,
different. But yeah.
you have arrived in that spot. We are going to take a break,
Okay.
and we will be back in 10 minutes. All right. Welcome back to Torg Eternity. We are currently in Pan Pacifica, which the Storm Knights are quite happy to be out of Orrosh for a moment.
Why?
Mike, I love you, but your cosm sucks.
Who's Mike?
it's not Wyatt.
Wyatt, I love you, but your cosm sucks.
We're just like, you two, core Earth people, awful.
Fair enough.
Oh, there it is. I don't know why.
I know we talked about it, but like I looked over and I saw your mouth was moving and it threw me for a second. I was like, oh my
See his
gosh.
tongue. It's a bluer.
Okay.
It shows my nobility.
It is a really good flavor.
Okay.
I'll take your word on it. I'll have to buy it for Jules.
I mean, if you want to drink that, I can pour a little bit in.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
take it
no.
home if you want.
Yeah.
It'd be
Oh
like-
yeah,
You
I'll
can
take
have
it
one to
for
take
the
home.
kid. Yeah, she'd love that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "This is
That's
from
fine.
Brian." She'd be like, "Who?" Like the funny guy.
The guy that
"Oh,
bought
okay."
Peepsies.
I like the
Okay,
one that looks
so
like a
she's
bear.
like,
Bear.
all right. Mary's like, yeah. So
Who?
Mary.
Oh,
Mary.
Mary. I heard Miriam. Everybody else?
No,
Everybody?
no, I heard it too, but he said Mary and I
I
was
know,
like,
I know.
what?
But I was like, what?
Yeah, Mary's says
Trey? No.
this is
Yeah.
the most recent. Well, it's been happening here the most.
So this is the last location, or so all
It's
of
the biggest
sanguinations have mostly
I've been in this area.
Okay.
So she's like, yeah, it's really this. It's right on the outskirts of Kunming.
All right, Monster Hunter, what can you tell us? You all right?
Yeah, I'm just imagining Kim is bait just going, bite me, daddy.
Jesus.
We
All right,
learned
so-
so much
This is
about
like Kim wearing the stockings.
Jeremiah.
Mind reading, control, alteration.
You remember that?
Touch range.
Like, this is our plan
Flavor.
now. We put
What was this?
Kim on the street corner in stockings and be like,
Oh,
all
I
right,
am so happy I took
whatever
subtle
this is,
activation.
it won't resist Kim's charm.
When KO, take a wound to negate it, and I'll shock.
The
of
stockings are, of
acquisition.
course, over the armor.
Nice.
Alright, so what do we know about the thing besides it appears to be drinking lots of blood?
Well, we don't know if it's drinking it. We just know that it's taking it.
Well, why it,
It's tapping it like a
why
keg
it
and
sounds
just,
like it makes it sound like it's a drinker.
Well,
just now I'm just imagining a high strength vampire just like
So we know it's seems to be at least every day.
oh.
so a body a day.
A body. It's pretty much been a body a day. The local authorities don't care too much.
Yeah, why would they? So many extra bodies, less work.
Yeah, and again, they're mostly vagrants and tenements and squatters.
So do you have a plan?
Well, here's the thing. It takes them at just about any time, but we always find the bodies in a dark place.
Okay.
So that's what's leading us to think that it might be Orrorshian.
So,
But we're trying to figure out how it's moving around in daylight.
Has this place got sewers?
No, not really. Not good
Oh,
ones, at
Jesus,
least.
no. that would be my next question. My
Daybreakers.
first question would be, how sanguinated are the bodies? Like, utterly? Or is it just seems like there's a couple pints missing, as opposed to...
Good to the last drop.
Well, so, bear with me here.
Yeah.
If you're drinking it, and you're not 800-pound, 10-foot monster, you're only limited by how much you can
Yeah.
incorporate.
Yeah.
You know, if you're drinking 3 bodies, I mean, that's 20 liters, 17 liters. I don't know how
It's
much
a lot.
exactly. Yeah, I would be thinking that you are draining them somehow through an artificial means and then transporting the blood.
Like a
know.
mosquito kind of esque thing.
Sure, yeah, but like sack or
Yeah.
yeah.
To be fair,
But that's
not
Xavier-
all of them are dying, but
Okay,
we don't get a whole lot out of them afterwards.
that's
Okay.
And there was something about puncture marks, is that right?
Yeah, they're puncture marks. They're again, they, for all intent and purposes, even pop culture would make me say that's a vampire.
fair.
Yeah. Sounds
But
good.
yeah, no, they go through it and they're never really the same afterwards. Those that do survive.
Well, do we have some survivors? Can we talk to
Yeah,
them?
we've got survivors.
I'm
Like
sure
I
the
said,
Delphi Council talked to
they're
them.
not.
Oh, so when you say you can't get anything out of them, you're meaning like talking to them. Every time you keep saying that, I'm like, oh, you can't get more blood out of them. That makes sense. like, I didn't even question it.
you know the 420 commercial where it's Becky and it's just skin and she's laying on the couch drained. You remember that?
No.
The anti-drug commercial with the girl who's literally just a skin bag
I'll have to
sitting
take a
on the
look.
couch. You don't know that?
It's not
Oh,
ringing
man,
a bell.
It's so good. It's like, oh, that's just Becky. She got high once, and she's literally just like a deflated human.
Oh
sitting
no,
on the
I
couch.
remember the one with the smoking, where the cigarette beats the crap out of him and takes him outside.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's
too.
a great one. But
No,
no, I'll have to look up the
it's
Becky.
Definitely. Yeah, they're just mentally not there anymore.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean it. That was a legit. I didn't understand.
Yeah, no, there are
I didn't
survivors,
want to let anyways.
and they've been more common more recently. Early attacks have just been brutal, and there's just a body.
Okay.
Left
Well,
in a
maybe
dark
they're
place.
satiated and just they don't have to drain something entirely.
Compulsory.
Yeah. Okay. How do we make ourselves a target?
That's a good question.
That's Kim's first question. How do I make myself a target?
You probably don't.
Go hide in a dark spot.
Yeah, no, it's been
Just go
very
around like,
careful.
Look at all this blood I have. Man, this is such good blood.
That's the thing. It's been very careful.
I'm gonna go out of my way and ask. There isn't any like correlation between all the victims. Like they're all male, they're all female, they're all.
Mm-mm.
It's just.
Aside
opportunistic.
from, yeah, it's very opportunistic.
Damn. And we're not.
And we're guessing that it's been hitting this area a lot, and because it seems to be getting smarter, I'm not even sure we're going to catch it here.
That's fair. Are we sure it's a single entity, or are we not sure?
We're pretty well, no, we're not
I
sure.
mean,
Sure,
I hate.
we
to be that
believe
guy.
it.
No.
Measure-
That's
we
a valid
believe the
statement.
distance between the fangs and ensuring that they're all exactly the same distance on each wound, and
I mean, we haven't been, but that's a valid concern, and we can do that.
okay.
And
Yeah, the
yeah,
whole point of
hopefully-
Xavier was he was a forensic.
Yeah, no,
Person.
that's
No,
that's
that-
fine.
That's fine.
Those are
That's
valid
a
questions.
Very valid.
Those are not
question, and
questions
she's
kid
like,
would ask.
Huh, yeah, we didn't think to do that. So, but she's like, I think we might be able to get some records.
That
See if they did.
Yeah, if you can get that sent over so that
Yeah.
I can go through
Well,
it. Whenever
I'll put in a call.
whenever it's relevant, because being here in the moment is more important than going somewhere else and looking at the information. If they can give it to us at some point,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if it's tomorrow or the next day.
She's like, yeah, I mean, you want to try and set up
a base camp.
a base camp or a trap.
Yeah,
I mean, I do know an area nearby that we could probably use as a safe house. I've been here a few days.
So we need to dress someone up like a hobo.
Well,
I think it's I don't think that's it. Well,
again, you
shit, might be
guys
smarter.
don't look anything like anyone in this area. Every one of you is very unique and stands out.
Thank you.
Fred's gonna get attacked anyways.
Of
Zed's
course.
not used to being complimented lately, so he takes that to heart.
Well,
I mean, but he does
I'm
have
glad.
he has a thing for vampires.
We don't know that
Really?
we don't know that other lady.
You're right.
was a
We
vampire.
do not know in game that she was a vampire.
Zed
Everyone
knows.
outside game, oh, she was a vampire.
Zed actually knows.
Zed does actually know.
Oh, you do legit know that she's a
Zed-
vampire?
Got enough of the clues, and he noticed a few things about her that he's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure she's one of the nightmares.
Like the minute.
But
Casey said she
I was
cold
very
to the touch.
polite.
He was very polite, and he didn't figure it out until they were parting ways. That I do remember.
Zed was very nice, very polite. I'm like, she's been behaving, so I'm gonna leave her alone.
Turns out she's the culprit. She got ahead of us. No. Yeah, that's a great idea.
She was not the culprit on that one.
I know.
She very much was the culprit on the original one we did.
So, Monster Hunter, do we have any way of tracking or detecting?
Do we know which area the last body was found? Maybe we can switch around for clues.
Again, well, yeah, we do.
Could also
It was in the basement.
Okay.
Were they
Yeah.
gamers?
We need
Gamers.
investigate that area real quick. See if there.
We don't know.
any
We haven't
secondary
actually
clues.
found a relative yet.
Let's head down to the. Let's go to the basement and check it out then.
All right. So she takes you to it's one of these buildings, and she brings you around to a side door, and she's like, "And here we are, exhibit number 1."
Kim goes in first.
She's like, "The door," because the door is literally caved in.
Bent, yeah.
I mean, okay, so I want an evidence analysis to see if it looks like something I would do,
Oh, like if
like a high strength, just because I've pushed in quite a few doors.
you literally broke doors in London.
Yeah, that's how I did it.
I'll do evidence analysis too.
Wasn't it a metal door? You literally bent it down.
Yeah,
the corner.
yeah.
I remember that.
That is horrible.
Rough.
But at least it wasn't a 1.
I mean, anyone else want to do evidence analysis?
Yes.
That's a 9 total.
It's not like he's the only one that has to.
I got a 9 too.
That's not too bad.
That's because I got a -4.
I got a 9.
That's 3 9s so far.
4 plus 10 is a 14. I will play an extra hero card.
How are you feeling tonight? Oh, that's
What's your dice total so far?
14. I just rolled 1.
Okay. It's another 16. Okay, spend a possibility.
Why you gotta be like this? Yeah, I'll spend it. I can't keep it, right?
No, you're not in
It's a
Orrorsh.
mixed zone. No, it's not.
No, you're not.
I know.
This is Pan Pacifica.
43.
You've played that, so.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. I have my own.
Oh.
Oh, unfortunately, you need a 7 or
50.
higher.
50. No, you're right.
54?
So you got a 14, a 13, a 16, and 11?
Yeah, so 30, 50. Wait, 30, 43 plus 11, 54. I need a 6.
And you're out.
And I'm out.
All right.
Hold on.
That doesn't matter. You can't glory off of it.
What?
You're done with the trying to get the glory.
Why?
Has to be on the die. Adrenaline cards don't count.
No, I understand that.
Yeah,
but I've only used 2. There are other possible
You
cards.
spent a possibility, used the drama and the hero. Do you have other possibility cards?
No, I don't know. That's what I have. I don't know. I know that there's other ways, right? There has
No,
to-
those are
That
the
I
only
believe is
3
the
ways.
yeah, we capped out on that. Like, because even playing a nemesis card or a martyr card is played as a possibility.
Oh, and I already spent the possibility.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, dang.
yeah, it sucks. We're close.
It's okay.
Okay, that's cool.
It's because you were in the bathroom.
Do you want to?
No, because he's already used
He's already played a drama and a hero.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and
a murder.
probably a possibility.
And a possibility.
Okay.
Yeah, martyr won't allow him to. I think you just card it.
Oh,
to
this
get-
is it gives me a
yeah,
possibility.
it gives you a
back and then I draw
possibility.
new card.
Yeah,
So,
it just gives a possibility.
and they, and
I
there, as
tried.
far as we know, there aren't any other
That's
cards that act similar to these but are
No.
unique.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine. I tried. You tried. It
Everybody
happens.
tried.
I mean, the important part is that you failed your
Yeah.
check.
Well, so I do want to play leadership just so I can give cards away, and then I get a full 4 cards back.
5.
5? Oh yeah. Whatever.
No, you're good. You're good.
Whatever. I'll do what I want. Almost cool.
There you go. I have 6 cards, so I gotta get rid of 1. Ugh, as much as I want it, I need to get rid of that maelstrom.
Oh, that's so funny.
All right. What is your total?
55. Oh, let me do the math real quick. Jesus.
It was 54, not 55.
Whatever.
Plus 14.
Yes.
It's plus 14.
Yeah, so 14 plus 10, 24.
Pretty good.
It's okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and discard the martyr card and get another card and a possibility.
Nice.
I don't see the point in keeping that one.
Whoops.
You could martyr yourself and get us out of the situation.
There actually has to be an attack going on.
That's okay. I got your card.
I mean, I'm dead serious. There needs to be an actual attack happening.
So, at the risk of sold out, I'm also going to play Connection. Your hero knows somebody in the area who can lend aid.
Ooh.
So, I'm liking the idea using hopefully some form of not political connection, but inter-agency connections that we can maybe find a forensic scientist or somebody like that who might help us understand the previous attacks and basically give us a readout or something of that nature.
Give me a black one.
Where are they located?
They're on top of the... Oh, no, Casey. The whole point was to have not you have it do it.
I get that, but
He's like, I'm right here.
I do understand that, but it's easier for me to get it than someone else. Anyway,
It's one to be pissy with me right now, so I'll sit down and fiddle with it.
okay, so
So we got a 24 on the evidence analysis and a connection.
Yes.
yes.
And the connection doesn't need to be applied until after we've gone to the actual safe house. Like if you have to call somebody in or whatever, that's fine.
Yeah, I know.
Those are really good rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're looking at it, yeah, it was probably kicked.
Oh, damn.
And it seems to be one kick.
Ooh.
What's the door? Like, any door getting bent.
I
and
mean,
kicked.
it's an exterior metal door. That's why it's
Like a-
bent
like a
and
fire
not
door?
shattered.
Damn. That's impressive. I don't even think you could do that.
No.
Not in one kick. I mean, maybe with a glory, but damn, that's impressive.
I gloried to open that safe,
Yeah.
and it still...
But yeah, so that's what I'm telling. Like, this is as impressive as that, in my estimation. So that gives you an idea of what we're looking at strength wise. And this was done. I assume there's like the outline of a footprint of some kind.
Yeah.
So,
And I mean, it's definitely treaded, so it's some kind of boot. It wasn't a barefoot kick.
damn.
Barefoot would be terrifying.
It was a
Yeah.
cocaine bear,
Yeah. Jeez.
which is out on video now.
Already?
Yep.
I can't
Wow.
wait to go see it.
Okay.
I saw it on our shelves this morning.
All right, but yeah, Mary's like, wow, yeah, that was a hell of a kick.
Is there electricity to the room? Can we turn lights on, or should we use torches or whatever? And by torches, I mean,
You are able to turn the lights on.
okay. I didn't assume there was electricity here in general, but
There is electricity,
Nice.
but I mean, it tends to be very spotty, so
Yeah.
the lights flicker often.
dim and
Yeah, they're dim.
what?
Suddenly bright for a second.
1960s fluorescent bulbs.
Kind
Not
of.
fluorescent. Oh Christ. The yellow
Incandescent.
bulbs. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Incandescent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. How long ago was the investigation into this? Was there an investigation into like?
Not really. No.
I didn't think so. Okay.
I mean, they looked it over. They marked it off for a few hours.
And then just swept it
And
under the rug
then-
because it's
Yeah.
easier to not deal with it than it is to deal with it.
Yeah. Pretty much.
The body's no longer here.
No.
No. Okay.
I mean, there isn't a body. They did live.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know then.
So-
All right. What's the state of the room? Oh, this is where the body was left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They were left inside here.
Sorry, Mike.
Oh,
Sorry, yeah, I know what you meant. All right. Cool. So, snatch and grab, drain, kick, throw. I assume there's no other forms of ingress or egress other than this doorway.
There's a utility tunnel for the building under there.
In the room.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Utility tunnels.
Yeah. They're not exactly sewers, but they might connect a couple buildings, or at the very least
Yeah.
connect to what's it called, infrastructure.
Yeah. Kim will just open it up and just look down.
Okay. I mean, it goes down. It's a cement building. Looks like it's literally almost part of the foundation.
World War II style cement bunker looking thing.
Kind of, yeah.
Well,
Ladder?
It's a stairway
they're
down.
Oh, it's a stairway?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's even better. I was like, there probably runs, but yeah.
No, it's a stairway down into it.
So Kim is like,
And I mean,
Do we
Okay.
and that looked like there's supposed to be a door down there, but apparently never got installed.
do we
I'm
need
gonna
to
say it,
document
'cause
the
I know-
footprint?
I know what I'm going to say,
What's
but
that?
Do we need to document the footprint that you found?
Yeah, just take a picture of it. With my
who
camera.
wants to go down the creepy tunnel in the tomb first? Kim.
Like one of us, definitely not Wyatt or Zed.
What are you talking about?
I'll
He's got
go
the
first.
belt.
I got the belt.
He can actually currently soak more damage than I can.
Oh, that's fair. But he gets hit so easily.
It's two sides of the same coin.
Can I just put tack armor on you?
No, it's too heavy.
That's also true.
So,
Quick question for me since I use magic. I noticed that Pan Pacifica basically no magic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
magic
they roll
four.
every time.
Magic. How am I rolling contradictions for magic usage?
yes.
Okay, making sure.
Are we currently in a Pan Pacifica dominant?
Is it dominant? I think it's only mixed.
Okay.
So if it's mixed, do you
Is it-
still need
it's
a
rule one.
roll?
Well, that's my next question. It's mixed Orrosh Pan Pacifica,
No.
correct?
It's mixed Pan Pacifica Core.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does I'm just can you give me a quick rundown of how that functions when it comes to cosm traits?
There are still. This is the minimum.
Yeah.
So, the world laws of Pan Pacifica apply.
Okay. But does Core Earth also apply?
No.
Not the
Okay.
laws,
But
just
it's
these.
very easy
Yeah.
to reconnect.
Okay. Okay.
This is the easiest zone to reconnect in.
Okay. So it still has Core Earth ties, but it's got Pan Pacifica laws on top. Okay.
Yes.
That's good for me to know.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Does that answer your question, Fred?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. So we operate on Pan Pacifica rules and
Well, yeah,
and connections
these
at that point.
Special things matter, but as
Yeah.
far as everything else, it's considered both Core Earth and Pan Pacifica as far as
For
perks
my-
or things that only.
For
function.
are my gizmos considered magic?
they're considered
No, no,
tech.
no, they're
They're
pulp.
tech.
Yeah,
Their power.
They're pulp
Yeah.
powers.
So it's considered tech.
But they operate on your tech.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
level.
so my tech is fine here.
Yes.
Your tech is fine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Their
Reality
magic sucks.
will ignore them.
Yeah, I think only. I think there's only one. Cyber Papacy is the only one with tech higher. Because the cyber tech is a high, like 28 or
So
something.
Tharkoth is 25,
Oh, that might be it. Okay.
and Cyber Papacy is 26, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then Biotech has 28.
Yeah.
Or the mysterious eighth cosm.
That's what I was getting at.
So
yeah.
have they hinted at it?
No, but we know because we've played it.
No, we haven't.
We were in the Mayan peoples, and we were learning
we
more
were
about it.
in it.
They were on their
but-
way.
All we did is sent a signal. And I don't know if Ulysses Spiels is actually going to bring that one back.
Yeah, that's a good question. We should ask.
All right, Kim. Not only can you see in the dark, you're the tank. So
Yeah, okay, that's why I'm going first.
Yeah.
Kim's just
It's-
going down the door.
You
Thing.
walk down, like I said, at the bottom of the stairs, it looks like there's a small landing, and there's a doorway, but there's no door on it.
Okay.
And it looks like there's never been a door on it.
Just in like a normal stairway, not like a all around and underneath the staircase at
No,
all.
No, it's
Okay.
like a storm stairway.
Okay. Sounds good. I don't want to leave my
And
back
it's
exposed.
really just concrete room,
Okay. Kim will walk into the room.
and you see metal supports
Okay.
throughout.
And like,
Again, the
It-
lights are on.
is this like the
But they're
like
not
a
working
Alaskan
well.
utility tunnel kind of thing, where like all the buildings are connected, kind of thing? That one town.
Not all the buildings.
No.
Okay.
It's an infrastructure for power and utility because they don't have sewers and they don't want to dig up individual areas, so they'll add adjacents. So if they build a new high rise, they'll because they have a higher voltage than like a shack.
Mhm.
They'll knock down a wall, add to it, build a new infrastructure, and then that becomes part of the base.
Okay.
I only know this because I have friends who go over to China and build like
that's
high
interesting.
rises and stuff because they're architects.
That's cool.
So
Okay.
and you'll get a mishmash of lattices of old, like 70s and 80s and 90s, and then modern concrete styles and rebar and whatever. And then some people don't do rebar because they're like, it's cheaper not to use metal, and then an
That's when
earthquake
they
hits and
collapse.
the whole thing. Yeah, exactly.
It's cheaper, yes, but that's needed.
They don't care.
I know.
They don't.
It's
I understand this.
Yeah.
That's why it seems like that's what's happening here is happening here.
Yeah.
They don't care.
So okay, so I'm just trying to figure like if I'm like looking what I'm looking at is what I'm trying to imagine.
well, yeah, right
It's
now
a very
yeah.
bare concrete room with about 2 doors in it.
Okay, so Kim will
One
go to the
came
next
through
door.
one, and another one that looks like it's in a wall where a bunch of power cables are coming out of.
Kim's going that direction.
Okay.
So it's safe to come down.
I assume you're behind me. If you're not, I will say, yeah,
Yeah,
come on down.
I mean, Mary is behind you.
Okay,
She literally followed you. She's like,
sounds good to me.
sounds good. Let's. Okay. Yeah. No. And that door is a door. Looks very similar. Well, no, it looks different. It's a heavier metal, but it seems to just be a solid sheet metal door rather than like a door.
Okay, Kim will.
Yep.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking
Yeah,
of.
it's kind of like a subway.
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
They're far more.
I'm thinking of
archaic.
like the underground for the Empire State Building, the steam rooms.
Yes, very similar to that, but
Yeah.
more archaic.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure like how many buildings in this area were connected
Okay,
to it.
I will tell you there is a padlock on this.
Oh, Kim looks at
And
the.
it is shut.
Kim is like, tink.
She looks at you and is like, why?
Yeah, I don't think it went this way if the padlock's
Oh.
still on it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah, she's
so
like,
we'll go.
He's like he's about to grab it. Okay, fine.
yeah, she's like, I don't think you're gonna find anything there. It's still locked.
He's a creature of habit.
Fair. I don't know what kind of habits you have, but okay.
Break shit. That's
Looking
King
for
2.0.
gold.
Can I break it? No. All right. Just turn around, go the other way.
So this is the only other exit.
Yeah.
So that's why like we go in that door, try to figure out what's going on. It's got a padlock.
Very interesting.
Yeah. She's like, I don't know. I don't think it walks through walls.
You don't know what it's like.
Well, I mean, there are vampiric lore where they could turn into a gaseous state and slip through micro cracks. So I'm not saying that's what's happening, but that's definitely something as Americans we would know.
I mean, yeah, but I mean,
Kim shrugs and looks up.
why would she just kick the? Why would it kick the door in?
Oh, no, I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just not tossing away any ideas.
That's a good point. Is Xavier going to ask my Wyatt about that? What the
I
lore
mean,
difference
why
is?
it's hurt hearing all this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the conversation. I asked him earlier, like,
Uh-huh.
what can you tell us? And Wyatt was like,
Do you know of any Orroshian vampires that can become not X-Lax, Beano?
Say X-Lax.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Terminator. It turns into the thing.
T2.
Think of if I've heard any of them. I mean,
Turns it's half metal.
different nightmares have different abilities.
Are vampires a thing in Pan Pacifica too?
Jiangxia,
Boy,
the jumping vampires.
The jumping ones.
Xavier has no knowledge.
Oh, I thought
No.
you were asking.
No,
the
yeah,
question.
we're in conversation with.
I have no idea, man.
I'm asking a relevant question.
Well, no one else is gonna know that. We're not.
Studied much of the Pan Pacific.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Kim's like, okay, fine. Looks up just to double check, and then walks out the room.
Keep an eye up.
Orroshian vampires, no, they don't. Only the strongest can do, like, mist, but that's very uncommon and very specific vampires.
That's good to know.
Okay. And we know that this probably isn't a very strong, very old, because we can see potentially they're learning in real time through their victims. So, well, this was an avenue of ingress / egress, and if this doesn't turn out to be valid, that's cool. We'll go back the way we came.
Yeah. Kim will lead the pack after.
So,
I'm just imagining we hear the passageway behind us collapsing, and we go, "Oh, well then."
no, we
You
hear
guys
the
are
wall
used to that,
shifting
though.
like it did in London.
Oh, yeah, you guys are glad you're not there.
Yeah.
I mean, Zed did find a romantic interest,
He did.
and
Those
then
dark
left
elves.
her immediately.
It's true, he did.
Well, I didn't think we had room in the car.
I don't think you asked.
So, I mean,
Probably
yeah,
Okay.
Well,
yeah, she's like, yeah, there's dust on the floor, and you can kind of see the imprint of where the person was found. And it looks like before they were found, they crawled to a wall, drugged themselves to a wall. And there is blood in that.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's try to figure out where this thing is.
Should
Like,
we-
we'll attack next.
You want to canvass the area, maybe see if you can talk to some people that maybe seen anything weird going about.
See if anybody's heard anything or seen anything.
I
'Cause
can try.
A non-authoritative figure might get better results than an authoritative one. So
Well, it sounds like they probably didn't even bother. They just documented it and.
they may
Wow.
not even have canvassed.
I mean, if you want to do that, that is a streetwise check.
Perfect.
Find
Can
some
we
street
stack
kids.
the deck by maybe getting some local currency and?
I say street kids usually have all the knowledge.
Oh, it was what I'm saying. Like we can get some
Get some
candy, or we get some food, or even a little bit of cash.
Question. He did play the connection card. Has that come into play yet?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, because I said we wouldn't need to do that until we decided to go
it's
to the safe house.
Okay.
going to be kind of one of those things, but I'm still thinking of how there's
Okay.
a connection.
No worries.
Well, and if you don't, you don't. It doesn't matter to me.
So,
I mean, these cards have a wonderful way of making the GM's life very complicated.
Is that a 20?
no. It's a 15, which is, I'm like, it's pretty good. I'm not sure when I'll get more possibilities, so
That's valid.
So, yeah, it's
that's
a plus
my
2.
only worry.
Yeah, I have a willpower card.
Let me see. Something just to
I don't
boost
think
it.
I have anything useful for this.
Well, I'll throw an action on it, and we'll just make it a 14.
Okay, so you start canvassing around. Are you doing anything specific? Like, are you taking their suggestion, maybe food or candies or a little bit of money?
Money. Let's see. This is a very tech place, right?
The city is, but the place is not.
Yeah, I mean, the place is really slums. The people here are basically homeless and squatting in these tenements that no one's actually living in.
Okay.
So the way the government works is they get paid to build buildings, like the infrastructure and the people, and then they just abandon the projects because they've already been paid. So they don't care about what happens to it, and then everybody just kind of comes in and lives there and does whatever. And then you get gangs who become slumlords because, like, I own the building now. That's the kind of mentality that we're dealing with here.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I was just trying to think of the best thing. I didn't know if, like, you know, whatever this Nintendo DS is would be the best thing to bribe people with, or
I mean,
food.
that's like a month's worth of food.
So, yeah, I'll go with food since that's
Okay.
probably what people want more.
All right. So
we get gallons of Timmy Hortons donuts just.
no, probably little snacks,
Mm-hmm.
like those little packs of whatever they have for chips.
Debbie's.
Beanie weenies.
Well, whatever they have for chips, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And yeah, you do find an older, probably a teenager that actually speaks your language
Mm-hmm.
and is actually able to talk to the younger kids
Mm-hmm.
for you and get some information. And what you wind up with is this maybe like 8, 9, 10-year-old kid that says, "Oh yeah, I saw it. It was a big armored man, and yeah, it kicked that door and it just flew wide open, and it was dragging him with one hand."
So I'll do.
And I kind of wanted to go in, but I went to the top of the stairs, and there was screaming and the person sobbing and yelling, "No, and please," and then it kind of stopped.
Hmm.
And after like a minute or two, the armored person came back, and that's when I just ran, because I think it saw me.
Oh no.
Ask
But
if
I
it
just
looks like
ran.
me.
Bigger.
I'm gonna take out a little notebook and pencil. I'm fuzzy on big armor in this area. Can you like draw what this looks like? Doesn't have to be good. I just need an idea
I
because
haven't
I'm
read
like-
up on this armor.
because I'm just like, you know,
But yeah,
this
this
is
kid,
what my friend Kim looks like.
I mean, they look at Kim, and they're like, "No." He kind of explains your size, so
My
tall,
size.
more like your size.
Okay.
As wide or thick?
Again, more your size, but like him in armor. Only
Okay.
really slick, stylized armor. And they start saying like, let's see, it's a good. Wow, that's weird. I don't actually know any animes that have power armor.
I mean,
Well, Bubblegum Crisis, but that's not actual. Oh yeah, Bubblegum Crisis.
I mean,
They have power armor.
oh yeah. I was gonna say Escaflowne, but that's not. That's Guy Melif's are basically.
Yeah, I
Zeus.
was thinking Gundam, and I'm like, Gundam's not power
Oh,
armor.
what's the? Yeah, but there's
there is Gundam.
Micro?
Yeah, Gundam
yeah,
suits
where
where they're
they're
just like,
basically like armor. But yeah,
Anyway, they do kind of describe it more. It's armor, but you're definitely getting that it's very high tech armor.
Alright. I have no idea what any of these words are, but I'm gonna bring them back with me.
luckily I. Okay, so hydraulic powered armor would definitely explain the door,
So, you know.
but not the sanguination. That's. I mean, I couldn't. Could you imagine powered armor being powered through blood, like hydraulic fluid instead of hydraulics? It's blood. That's terrifying. Now I want to play that character. Damn it!
Someone has not watched Bubblegum Crisis.
I have not. No,
I'm gonna.
I have purposely.
he's
not.
only mentioned it like 30 times. and-
Well, that's why I haven't watched it. 'Cause Torg is so much like. Okay, I want to go in blind.
yeah, no, it's on my
Okay,
list, but I
like,
just keep
I
forgetting.
haven't watched Record of Lodoss War either. And I know. You'd think I would have been like when I was in the 80s.
You
and
can
90s.
hate me. I
Wow.
wasn't a fan.
That was 90s.
No, it's so
no,
good.
it's fine to not be a fan,
Yeah.
but you've seen it.
I have seen it.
and is like, okay, I've seen it. I'm like, I don't care if someone's a fan of Lord of the Rings, so long as they've seen one of the movies and have given it a shot.
Lord of the Rings. Is that like
That's
is that
the
like a
sequence
Hobbit?
of the Hobbit, right?
Yeah, I was about to say. Is that like a
But
Hobbit
no,
offshoot?
there's one reactor I watch, and she watched the first Lord of the Rings, and she's like, not my thing. And
The
she hasn't.
first one is so much like the book, though it's difficult to get through.
Yeah.
Like the film.
That's like the first Hobbit.
it's
so
fine. It's
different
like-
from the book. You're like, ugh.
Yeah. No. Anyway. But yeah.
So, I'm gonna be like, hey, stay here since you guys are so helpful. I'll be right back. So I'm gonna fly over to the main lit up part of the city, go into, and like old grandpa be like, hey, game system, shiny, kids like. What do they do?
Are you just standing
And I
in front of
just-
an old Chinese person flying like?
I just go. I'm gonna
Are you
purchase.
causing a contradiction?
he's
It's a
flying?
Nile power, so no,
Oh.
I
Okay.
don't think so.
Okay. Nope.
It
Never
doesn't
mind.
have a tech or anything. It's just a perk. So,
Nile is so broken in places.
but yeah, I'm
This guy's
just like,
looking at you.
uh-huh. I'm like, yeah, like
Well,
you
yeah, I
know
guess
what,
technically if I
whatever
if
the
I'm floating,
kids
it's
are
not
into.
either.
No, it's not.
That's funny because social's 24.
Yeah, you don't cause a contradiction here with your psionics.
Nice, high five, flying brothers. Oops.
But yeah, like old grandpa, I don't know what any of these things are, but shiniest one is why I'm getting these kids. I hope they like it.
Okay.
You're getting the rip off, the knockoff from the source.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because I'm like, I can't tell the difference, and I'm just like, oh, okay.
he just he gives you
I'm
tiger
thinking,
tiger game beat, like the old Ninja Turtle ones.
I'm just like, yeah, whatever the kids are into, that's shiny or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. He's got like
And then
a.
I'll fly back to them and be like, here, thanks for being so helpful. Plus the food, you know.
This poor kid.
Yeah,
enjoy.
He's got a gold Legend of Zelda Game Boy
That's awesome.
Advance. Because that's the only thing I can think of when he says shiny.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
whatever.
I'm like, hope this works.
The original like Legend of Zelda Special Edition Game Boy Advance that was gold in color,
Hmm.
As was the game.
as was all of the games actually.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
1 and 2 were both gold in color.
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah. And then I'll fly back and be like, so, this is, I don't know what any of the words meant. He started talking about an anime and Bubblegum Crisis. And what we got is there is a person roughly my size in big shiny armor, but not Kim armor. I'm not really versed in the super tech stuff over here, so I don't know what that means.
And they were out of bubblegum?
But something
Is it during crisis because of bubblegum?
like
Sure.
Xavier, you have that there internet thing, right? You can look this stuff up.
Well, I no, because my phone wouldn't connect to the Chinese internet, but
No.
I could probably get like a SAN card and connect that way.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, whatever magic you do.
We could go to the library and I can look it up.
Again, we're in China. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can't look up in China.
Yeah.
Just like we go to the library and there's just individual stills of the anime and we're like, does this go any faster? No.
We're still on AOL, but it's COL. So America Online is China Online.
Well, I could just think of those things that, like in the 1930s, that they go like this, and there's like moving
Oh,
pictures.
yeah, the film.
I mean, to be fair, China really does like anime.
They do. Although it's not called anime. They have
It's
their
not
own.
Called
They have
anime.
their own animated.
And they
versions
do
of
their
it.
own versions
They do.
too.
Yeah.
Like the Eternal King, A Day in the Life of the Eternal Sun King or something. That was actually interesting.
I remember that.
Yeah, and that one's Chinese. It's not.
It's I don't know if that's the one I'm thinking of where he goes to school. He's reincarnated. It's Chinese. He's reincarnated, and there's like a giant frog, and the giant frog turns into a giant dog, and he's like supposed to be the Demon King resurrected like 3,000 years later, and he goes to school and he falls over the girl, and the whole world resets. It's really, really good.
Yeah,
I don't know what it's called though, but it's really
That's
good.
it. That
Oh, is it?
was
Yeah.
literally it.
Where they go to the park together and.
Well, I remember the big thing. I remember the giant demon toad demon,
Yep. And the
and
barrier.
at the very, very end, because he lost his limiter,
Yeah.
the giant frog had to become the limiter. So the giant frog is basically stuck to him,
Yeah.
trying to suck all the excess power out. And it's like, oh my god, this is going to destroy me.
Yeah. And it gets the ability to like rewrite reality and stuff.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Man,
2
it gets
seasons now.
weird when you just describe it and you're not watching it.
That's also
Yes.
very true. Very true. So another anime that I just watched, one of my favorites, called Gate and Gate 2 season 2.
Okay, I
that's
saw
very
Gate.
Torg. That's very
It's
Torg.
very Torg, and we're gonna have to
Yeah.
get back to Torg now. I didn't know they did
Well,
the Gate
Jeremiah's
2.
back now. So
Yeah, sorry.
We're on the air. Which
so
one is this?
apparently he's flying.
Someone's
around.
off.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Yep.
So nobody knew you were flying.
no,
No one knew about a Game Boy.
no.
I mean, yeah, evidence analysis. If you want to look this stuff up,
Nope.
What's a 13-2?
One.
What?
1. So that's going to be a.
I'm going to
That's
spend
an
a
11 for me.
possibility because why not?
I'll use willpower to make it a 14.
So is it a minimum of 10?
Yes.
On the
Oh,
possibility.
while I was out and about, Casey.
Will you stop staring daggers at Brian? It hurts his feelings.
Sorry. I was sorry. That was me trying not to read the card because I want to read the
Oh,
card.
that's fair.
So it's me trying to focus everywhere else, but it just happens to be everywhere else.
Can I
is-
drink the rest of that to see what it tastes like? Do you have another? Oh no, I'm taking one
Wow.
home.
You
Never
can't,
mind.
I mean, you can't. I was gonna share that with my wife.
Take one home to your wife.
I don't want to steal from the group.
I'll buy another one. I got money. My wife's
See,
deployed.
I'm
we're
not
fine.
drinking the one out for me.
I got 18 from evidence
Good for you.
analysis.
Nice.
okay.
It's got a
Oh,
good
it does smell.
smell.
It smells like a melted
Yeah.
rocket pop.
All right. So yeah, Zed and Xavier are both able to kind of pin down. So I mean, you get through Bubblegum Crisis, and you're like, okay,
It's good.
It's pretty good.
we're not sure whether the kid means like the hard suits from it or the actual power armor from it.
Let's go find the kid.
Because the hard suits are very light, but they still enhance strength, agility, all that stuff.
Okay.
And the power armor really big and bulky.
Well, now the door makes sense, but the sanguination does not.
It's quite possible that the people with the power armor are just dumping the bodies.
Oh, like they're working with
Like they're like so.
like a cleanup crew.
Yeah, Kim's like, talks about that.
That's valid.
There's some people that work for the Whites that kind of do a similar thing. They dump out the bones and stuff like that.
Well, what the kids were
I wasn't
saying.
sure where you're going. You said white, and
Yeah.
my brain went, what?
Yeah.
Well,
We're on the same page.
the kids were saying that the guy was dragging him along, and it sounded like he was actually doing it there,
They dragged him to the basement.
and then sucked
And
his
the
blood
screaming
in.
stopped while he was apparently attacking.
Okay.
Yeah. So to me, it
I
sounds
mean,
like
I
it-
shudder to think of a vampire with power armor. Because imagine you in power armor. So take your base strength and like multiply it or something like that. Would be ridiculous. No ideas. He's like, is that a perk? It is now. Welcome to Pan Pacifica.
I have thought about making a Pan-Pacific dwarf.
That'll be in Ion Getsu armor. That would be ridiculous.
to get the kata ways.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of you with like an electric katana, man. Fuck this building. Valid. That's another avenue we can certainly look into. I think we need to set up base camp. I don't know what time of the day it is, but it's probably starting to get pretty. What time of the day is it, Casey?
It's probably about supper time.
Okay. Yeah, we need to get food rations of some kind. Excuse me.
He's gonna get.
If Mary has any suggestions.
Yeah, there's some of the old batteries.
Ah.
Thank you. We're now eco-friendly because we have rechargeable batteries.
Really depends on what type of rechargeable batteries they are.
I mean, yeah, but we're not using
Disposable.
jack ton of
mass.
disposables.
True.
Yeah, that's. So I think we have one more mic that's still using
No.
Duracells.
Well, I think everybody else replaced theirs. So, yeah.
All right. Okay, so yeah. She'll swing by a little noodle shop.
Okay.
Before you guys head over to where she thinks she can get you guys set up in a base camp.
Okay.
But I mean, she's just rapid firing questions at you guys about everything.
We'll answer the best we can.
Well, I mean, a lot of them is like, so what did you guys do before this? What was your last mission? How did that turn out?
It was one
Well, yeah.
long.
Well, it wasn't really a mission in so much as we found someone who was manipulating cosms and cloning people and kidnapping them. And so we chased them from Canada to Egypt to India, caught them in India, and while they were in our possession, they got killed.
Huh. Well, that sucks.
It
Yeah.
did.
So what were they doing?
Well,
You said cloning. I mean,
They need civil
what were
code.
they
Sit
doing
down.
with the clones?
sit down. Sit down. So,
I have a story.
We
to tell
are
you.
sitting down.
yeah, sit down again.
Sit in two chairs.
Is Perry with us?
No, she.
No,
she-
Perry stays in
because she's a Roshian. She
but
stays.
I
in
have
a
photos
Orrosh.
of Perry and Marion.
And he's like, I don't know how to tell you this, but
Well,
you were adopted.
No.
Yep.
Well,
like we bring
question,
up.
what do you know about your upbringing specifically?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, that, and then I'll bring up my phone and show like the couple photos I have of me and Perry. Couple photos. Well, the one single photo I have of Miriam. Like,
I mean,
You are a clone of this woman.
we suspect. We don't actually
okay.
know unless we do genetic testing. But
I mean, no. When I came to, I had no memory.
yeah,
But I mean, really, I just figured, you know what? Why worry about the past? Let's look ahead to the future.
perfectly valid. But it should be noted that you have some siblings if you ever decide to
Aha.
look for them.
Okay. How many?
Ooh,
We're not sure.
We're not sure.
Minimum one for each cosm, probably.
Minimum 4, if I remember correctly, because she said there were 4 that were successful.
In the last batch, there
Yeah,
were 4 that
yeah.
succeeded. So you're right. Minimum 4 for sure.
Minimum 4.
And then 5 including her.
Okay, so I'm a clone. Got it.
Yep. And people are clones. That's how genetic works. It's fine.
Sure.
Yeah.
What exactly was she doing with these clones?
Infusing her genetics with aspects of the cosmos specifically.
She
I think her plan was to create not an army, but like
Oh no, she was creating an army.
All right,
Yeah, she was.
army / generals who would be able to sit on thrones.
what she was wanting was she was cloning herself and infusing other cosms into her clones so that they could go and take the fight to the High Lords.
Right.
She was trying to
So
clone people like us.
decent idea, but wrong methodology.
Yeah.
And she's from the Nile, so even though she's dead, she'll be back.
Possibly.
Well, that's what he says.
But she was killed in Orrosh, so it's
She's Nile.
it's
She'll be back.
We left one of your
Tricky
sisters in Orrorsh. She wanted to be there.
Huh.
Yeah, we don't.
I haven't heard a lot good come out of that place.
We're probably the best thing that came out of there.
I should like show you
Fair.
the Slayer 2000.
You should hold up your new rifle. This is called Orrorsh. I know, I just butchered that. I apologize. It's really hard to say it in Elvish.
I treat her right.
Orrorsh. 21 men came to me. The strongest of them carried this. It's a Callahan full auto bore. She's my very favorite gun. I call her Vera. Are you proposing a trade? Well, yeah.
I treat her right.
My favorite gun.
I friggin' love
Damn it,
him.
Jane.
I love Jane. Because that scene is funny because previously he's like, there's going to come a time when the money's not good enough and I'm not going to agree with you and I'm going to kill you. And he thinks it's that time. Because he comes at him with his best gun.
We'll have to rewatch that.
Man walks around with a hat like that. No, there's nothing in the verse that scares him.
Damn it! Because I'm shedding, I almost wore my Jane Cobb hat. I was going to. If you haven't known, I am Jane Cobb.
Okay.
I'm also half snake.
They make you share a bunk?
Yeah,
I'll be
With
my
that
him.
one.
I cannot. I can't stand to hear. I could stand to hear some more. I'll be in my bunk, Captain.
Such a good line.
Oh man, the whole show.
Okay. We're gonna be on.
All right.
That's
We
some
gotta
good Bible.
Stop now.
We'll continue to answer all her questions to the best of our
Okay.
ability.
I mean, yeah. She
I mean, we
really
did just kind of drop a
doesn't-
bomb on her.
No, she doesn't really seem to care. She's like,
I
Cool.
think that's like a genetic trait of all of them. Like just, I'd like to play
I
the
mean,
romance.
My
club.
question I have is...
like I said, when you talk to her and ask her question, yeah, she's like, yeah, past.
How did she
Since
come
I
to her
don't
name?
really have one,
Yeah, that was
I
actually-
just look forward.
How did she come by Mary?
Oh no, I was actually curious how she got from America to here. Like,
I assume she's part of the Delphi Council because she's one of their agents.
that's fair.
I'm just curious how she got her
I
name.
mean, you know, I think that's the first thing I heard that made sense to me.
That's valid.
There's gonna be like, in
And I was
Darkhold,
on
it's gonna
Rockwell
be Terry.
Street.
In Pamphasis,
And Jerry.
gonna
It's
be
like
Jerry.
Soul, where they're all named Terry.
It's my brother Daryl. It's my other brother Dale.
Jerry with a G or a J.
Bob Newhart show.
Okay, so,
I'm old.
but I mean, yeah, it's like
I only know it because of Baldur's Gate 1.
with the whole way that the United States has been, when she woke up and no one knew anything about her, they're like, yeah, we don't really care, but here, we'll send you to these guys.
There are dinos rampaging.
There are dinos rampaging. The majority of the American population is missing. I mean, when we say majority of the American population, we're not lying.
Yeah, Eastern and Western
Eastern
seaboards.
and Western seaboards are pretty much gone. San Diego's still there.
I think there's 7 of the 10 of the largest cities in America.
Mhm. Yeah.
So
I think the others are in Texas.
were they
No big loss.
wiped or were they?
They're in living lands.
Yeah, they're in living land. So like,
So they became food. Basically.
yeah,
Yeah, pretty
that
well.
is that is an accurate statement.
They became food or a tribe. One of the two.
Fred, that's insensitive. How do we live as Americans without Brooklyn accent?
That
we
is
don't.
true.
that is a serious loss to
Or Boston
core
accent.
Earth. Exactly.
So my question I have is, nope. I'm sorry. I'm stuck in my jokes. Someone else take the throne. Take the reins.
All right. Well, anyway,
Yeah.
she does
So-
get you to the safe house. And
Okay.
it's a small building. It's a small house. I mean, she's like, yeah, you guys are going to have to share some rooms, but
That's fine.
It's not much, but it's honest work.
It's bigger than trains.
I'm sorry. But
it like I said, it's a small house. There's about 3 rooms, 2 bathrooms. And she's like, yeah, we'll have to make this work for a couple days.
What's the
Maybe.
estimated ETA from where we are now to that region that we were just at?
We're probably about 5 minutes out.
Okay.
If we really push it, break some laws.
hey there, ghost. It's me, your boy Kim.
Just put Kim in front, and it doesn't matter what we hit.
Valid.
So, what's your plan?
Set up watch.
Yeah. We need the files sent to us, and then if there is anybody in the area, I don't know. So it says somebody I know, but it can be just like I don't really care how the connection works, if at all. What help are we looking for specifically? Because that will determine how the person that Casey can.
So
Help is kind of what I need. What
we're-
do you want?
we're essentially looking for someone who can
That's not
assist
just
us.
basically hand us this thing on a silver platter.
Yeah.
Well, let me rephrase my answer. I would say someone who can assist us in a location or something else to help ambush this creature, or like
here's
knowing where the next attack will
Here's
be.
the thing. We are in a high-tech area.
Mm-hmm.
Could we find somebody who potentially could create, not a radar, but a radar for power armor? Yeah. So can we find somebody who can supply materials to you that you would require? Because that would be perfect. Like, hey, we just need shit. Here you go.
With the thing with the power armor is power armor common in
There's
because
an entire security force that utilizes it.
Because my thing is, if I say, "Oh, okay, I want to make something that detects power armor," I'm going to detect all power armor, not just.
But
that
it's not.
specific one.
But think about where we are.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna just say it. We're in Kowloon. We're in straight up Kowloon. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
No.
Sorry, that is something I would assumed you would have known with military background. Kowloon, messed up place.
Okay, I served in
No, it's
Texas
just military
and Arizona.
military knowledge, man. Just don't worry about it. It's military intelligence. Don't worry about it.
That would be my brother-in-law.
So what I'm looking for, essentially.
So, actually, real quick, because you did answer the question. When the kid talked about the power armor, the Iron Gutsuo armor is very idyllic. It looks like samurai armor.
It was not that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that narrows it down a bit,
There's still 6 other types.
and that's fine.
Yeah.
But that's sure.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
detect all 6 types.
Yeah. I'm saying, just detect
If we
power
get,
armor.
I was like because we're gonna be limited by the radii that we can affect.
Yeah.
If we get 6 beeps, cool. Well, now we have 6 leads.
Yeah, and that's essentially what we're going for. That's a valid question of like how well, but basically we're in straight.
My
Blindness.
other question is there a lot of like CCTV around? Because if there's a lot of CCTV, we could probably
Not that we would have access
Okay,
to. China's
that's
very
the thing. Yeah, they would have a lot of CCTV.
So why don't we see if we can find a hacker that can break in and give us?
Right. That's probably
That's
a
not
good
a
one.
bad idea.
Yeah,
That's
we're
a-
looking
thank you.
for
That's
we're
a
looking for
very-
ideas, and
We're
that's
just
the idea we're looking
leads,
for.
and that's a great idea. That's
So now
valid.
you need to go buy some joke cola.
God damn, Mike. There's the
Mike,
door.
stop it!
So
I mean,
like,
this is
so
kind of a mix of
For all those late night hacks.
That,
Well,
yeah.
not yet.
Oh,
For all those late night hacks, Jolt Cola. I can't do the words.
Cola.
Jolt Cola. Thinking of Hack and Slash.
Yeah.
Razor and Blade. Razor and Blade. Hack and Slash is a different series.
Hacks with an X, not S-E-K.
So that's the thing with me is if we can get, because if I use it to detect power armor, I can't use it for anything else until we leave, until the next scene. I much rather use that to get, oh shit, something
No,
bad's
that's
happening.
that's valid.
It's
Okay.
It is
Yeah.
your ability. We're just throwing ideas at you and seeing
Yeah.
what sticks.
Yeah, and that's why I was thinking.
So yeah,
so-
Mary's like, oh, yeah, I think I know someone.
That
But a
was
hacker is exactly the direction we wanted
That's
to go.
perfect. Yeah, I
And,
just wanted something with
Like,
tech.
I was thinking about it, but I'm like, Alan doesn't know any of this. He's like, cameras everywhere? What are you talking about?
Well, the only reason why I think my character would know about cameras is because he's transformed from Core Earth.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Nile.
Right. It makes sense for you. It's Alan, who's
Right.
just like, oh,
Who
what any
came
of this
from
is.
the other realm?
Came from
Yeah.
Terra.
You came from the other realm. I came from the other realm. He came from the other realm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have no core Earth knowledge.
But, as
I have
I
only
mean,
core knowledge.
It's fuzzy to you, and it's like, yeah, wait a minute, they have lots of cameras.
well, I think of cameras are the big bulky things
Yeah,
with the flash.
you camera in Zed's mind is big bulky thing, but he also has memories of like, yeah, they had like network cameras, and
Yeah.
so it's like it's murky
Yeah.
to Zed, but he remembers it, and it's like, yeah, but how did that work?
And the minute you brought it up, Xavier's like, yes! This is all
Yeah.
the other external information you require to put this, point A with slot B.
Yeah, no, Mary's like, yeah, you know what? Hang out here. I'll go get him.
Perfect.
I'm just like, that's like, you mean they can put cameras in pens?
Cameras and pens now? When did they do that?
They go smaller?
And the cards she has, you don't have to wind it.
Wait till you guys find out about medical cameras. They can make cameras small enough to see your blood vessels.
To go up your butt.
I wasn't going to go down a route. Jesus Christ. I was like, they can eject it, and then little nanos go through your bloodstream to find
We're just like, d-
cholesterol.
it doesn't do anything else except go up your butt?
That doesn't sound very
Why
comfortable.
do you need a camera just for that?
So at the opposite side of the camera, it has just a little twirly brush.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
It's like brushing your teeth, but from the inside.
oh, steel bristles.
Oh no!
Oh, no. Don't go there. You went there. Don't do that again.
Make a connection.
Okay. Nope. Don't go there. Stop now.
Too late.
So we're having a good time,
Yeah,
and the
it's
guy comes
like-
back.
It takes her probably an hour. She brings back this Chinese guy. I mean, he looks really pale. His hair's lanky and
He's the vampire.
he kind of looks like one of those.
Are you sure he's not?
Except he's not well kept like a vampire.
That's my uncle returned from Isekai or whatever. It's like just a dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Super otaku, but he's like, I can do magic. My uncle's
That's on my
badass.
list.
Yeah. Oh, it's.
No,
I've
it
seen
is
one episode.
funny. It goes through the whole thing. Oh, I'm not.
Yeah.
gonna
No,
spoil
no, I
it.
did.
Don't spoil it.
It
It's
is great.
Yeah.
It looks
is
good.
Honestly, you're like,
Oh yeah, no, it's everything it says it is. on
it
the
is
tin.
everything it says it is. I mean, pretty much the whole thing. This isn't a spoiler, but they're watching his memories from the other world,
Oh,
and that's the
That's cool.
majority of it.
that's cool.
That sounds like the 5 people I meet from heaven. I meet in heaven.
It's my uncle from another world.
Yeah.
That's the name of it, and yeah, it's just the majority of it is them just watching his memories from this other world.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
'Cause he looked different. He was married. A bunch of other stuff, but yeah.
And he wasn't married.
Oh no, he just had I thought he had a romantic interest, but I think it might have just been the girl that was following him.
Hey, spoilers.
I haven't seen
spoilers.
it. I'm just
I
talking
know.
like the blues.
I'm not going to say
All right.
anything more.
Cool.
Because I've seen all the way through.
I'm gonna introduce myself to the gentleman.
He's like, yeah, this is Ping.
Ping. That's a good name.
No comments about the cartoon. He heard them all.
I don't know the cartoon, but I'm going to say a really interesting comment. A name Ping is an excellent name for a Chinese hacker.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Ping.
Yeah, Ping.
I can't just think of ping pong, but
No,
That's his brother.
I mean, literally,
He's talking
it
about
came out of
Mulan.
Mulan.
yeah.
He's
Ping!
talking.
Ping's my best friend. But he did Ping. That's it.
Ping Fei Long. But it would be Fei Long.
Yeah, it's like the only Chinese name I could think of quick.
It's okay.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a common name.
Yeah. And yeah, he's got his cell phone, he's got a laptop. Not a laptop. Yeah, a laptop.
Right.
Why was that?
Yeah, if he needs anything else. SSD or anything like that. That
I
you can use to
mean,
store the CCTV.
No. Well, he does ask if you can put this antenna up on the roof.
Absolutely, we can. I just telekinesis up.
Yeah.
I'm just like, when you start offering the equipment, I'm like, if he's a real hacker, he's not going to say no. He's going to be like, yeah, of course I need that.
Yeah.
And I need that guy's leg.
I want to know how Nebula got that arm.
GeForce 37,000.
Good night.
At this point, it's probably a 660 or a 6060 in
I'm just
Pan
thinking-
Pacifica. Yeah, it's probably a GeForce GTX 6060.
I need 4 of those to mine with.
Yeah, and Mary's literally like, no, you're not getting anything.
So earlier when we were talking about the like the radar and stuff, I was thinking it'd be great if you could invent like a Dragon Ball radar. That's where I was going with that.
Okay.
It was just like, hey, go that direction. But this is such a good idea.
well, we also had one for the suit of armor that we were looking for.
Yeah.
So that for something specific, I would say, yeah, I can do that, but we don't have anything specific for that.
Yeah, and okay, I will make a roll on this guy to see how well he does.
There's 20 cops outside.
That's a good start.
Okay, keep going.
You want 20 cops outside?
I can just.
Well, not a fantastic start.
Can I spend drama and hero cards on it?
One. And only one.
Nope. Nah.
Do we know where we don't know where we're at.
I don't know
Or
where we're
a
at.
possibility. Someone could spend a possibility.
A single possibility.
I wouldn't
A
have any
single
issue doing it.
possibility.
I'll spend a possibility.
I just need
on
to
him.
know, like, if he fails, because we have second chance if necessary.
No,
But
it's already been a
Oh, nice.
positive result.
Okay.
I have a drama.
It has exploded once, I'll say that.
Nice.
I got a glory.
Pretty good.
We all have a glory.
We all, I think 3 of us or 4 of us have glories in their hand.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's
We
why.
just all played
That's
it
why I'm like. That's why I'm like.
No, that's actually really good overall.
But it's a good idea.
I would have, if I would have thought of it, I would have blessed him first. But
Yeah, it's fine. No, he gets in really fast. He's like, yeah, I've known about
Hacker
this
man.
back door.
I'm in.
He's like, yeah, they've got this back door that they never close because they use it as well.
Yeah.
They just don't think any of the civilian populace knows about it. And he's like, yeah, well, according to what you said, you got an approximate time.
That's good.
yeah, we can.
Yeah, the
triangulate
kid
on
gave you an
building.
approximate time.
Yeah.
We know that it'll be.
And you know which building, and he's like, oh, yeah. He pulls it up, and he's like, okay, and
CSI.
there it
Info.
is.
Enhance.
And
Enhance.
you're the one that actually has internet connection, so
Enhance.
if you want to
Enhance.
pull up this power armor and read a general description to them.
What is it?
Let's see.
Is it the? It's in the Pan Pacifica book.
Should be.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the name? Which arm are we looking at?
By who?
Oh. Okay.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't even know what all it does
I'm loading it up.
beyond enhanced mobility.
Power suits is page 36. Okay, power suits. Power suits shoots manufacturers. By who arms?
All right. So we've been talking about China, and we talked about Firefly, and literally the first ad on Facebook.
Yep,
Yeah. Tell it's that's.
I've got it. If you're
terrifying.
okay.
It's not
Okay.
listening to
It
you.
says.
Yeah.
Do you want me to read everything about the
Give a
subsection?
general description. of
Okay.
what it looks
The made by people known as White Tiger arms. They have a distinctive white polymetal shell and black undersuit, easy to spot. They're imposing. They
White Tiger arms.
they have and they have a very specific logo that is a black and white tiger logo.
Okay.
White black suit. Undersuit.
Okay, and I need to know what all their capabilities are as power armor.
So base level is they have strength +2, damage, dazing, AP2, and small. That's their electro claws.
Okay. Yeah.
Their normal stuff is they have a Tech 24, armor bonus +4, Dex bonus of 10, so they can't have more than 10.
Max of 10.
Yeah, and they full body and they have fatigue on them.
Okay.
And they automatically have retractable electro claws. That's
Yeah.
their one free.
Yep. That's like my
Yeah.
integrated
Okay.
electric weapon. It's automatic.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's pretty
And then they get a free enhancement, hence
Yep.
the speed upgrade.
Okay. Got it.
It's called enhanced mobility.
Yeah.
nice. So is that
So yeah.
if they're less than
Um,
10, they are automatically 10? Is that how that would work?
What for the
For
armor?
the speed, yeah.
I can read that real quick. It says enhanced mobility, artificial muscles and legs of the suit combined with AI-controlled servos allow for near superhuman running speeds. Allows the pirate to rush on the ground up to 160 meters in a round,
Wow!
and allows the pilot to leap up to 10 meters horizontally and 3 meters vertically without
So
requiring
that's like
a
your
test.
fly in the power suit.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter what their dex is. It's not that's not what their speed is. I mean, normally it is, but then once per whatever, they're just like,
Yeah,
holy crap! Jesus.
and that
What
can
if they
only be for
trip?
that
person.
and gecko. No, just those two types of armor.
That's what
Oh,
the AI
wow.
is
Yeah.
for, to keep track of
Yeah.
your feet.
I was just thinking,
I'm throwing you at this.
if
Just so
somebody
we're-
put the
Oh, yeah, no.
fire down.
it's gonna be Titan versus Titan.
Yeah, this is
But,
why
yeah.
this is
Yeah,
why
yeah,
the
it's-
War Machine has the
it's
integrated
Juggernaut,
Juggernaut, you're gonna
minigun.
have to take his helmet
That'd
off,
be
or I'm gonna
funny.
be screwed.
Taking damage equal to
Okay.
your speed value.
Okay.
Because the way that
What?
Okay.
Any more information you need?
Nope.
Okay, fantastic. Let's go.
That's so yeah.
a mind reading. Oh, good thing I don't have telekinesis.
Let's look at that that symbol. What does that symbol mean?
The white.
Okay. He's like, oh yeah, that's White Tiger arms.
Google
Huh.
that.
What he said. Google that.
I'm on my phone.
He's like, yeah, it's a power suit.
Is there any way you? Not. I'm talking to the hacker. Is there any way you could get me Chinese internet on my American phone?
Oh yeah, no
yeah,
problem.
I'll happily pay you for it.
He's pulls your phone and
Takes the SIM card out, does all that cool shit.
yeah, he doesn't even take
Licks
the
it
SIM
and
card
puts
out.
it back in.
No, he's like that Wired guy in Dread. All right, we're good.
Next thing, a periscope, down periscope.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, the guy with the sideburns.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like
His name's Nitro, and he's
oh,
like, I'm looking for a
Nitro.
new name. He's like, Tim.
No, Mike.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Nitro. Cool nickname. No, that's my real name.
I have a,
I'm working on a nickname. What do you think, Mike?
Nice. I have a
Looking
comment
at
to
him like I don't know how to respond to that.
after we're done, remind me. I have a comment about submarines to make.
Okay.
But yeah, no, that was. Someone find Buckman and shoot him out of torpedo.
Oh, what is that?
Lieutenant, you are almost out of
Yeah,
uniform.
I was just thinking of
Almost
that.
out of
You
uniform.
were almost out of uniform because she's wearing the 2 sizes too small.
Because they
that-
shrink
They
it.
shrunk it in
Yeah.
the
Well, they.
laundry.
I thought they replaced it. but
No,
you're
no,
right.
no, yeah, they
they
shrink it.
purposely in the
shrank it,
laundry.
you're
And
right.
that's such a.
Because it was literally, are you sure her clothes are in there? Unless this is yours, Buckman.
It could be Buckman's.
That's fair.
This is good coffee, Buckman.
That's
Thank you, sir.
So many good heavy hitters there.
That I
That's
mean,
so
Kelsey,
good.
Kelsey Grammer.
is
Chelsea
that, like,
Grammer and that.
He like sticks the tape the string on both sides. Now watch this, and it just. And they're
Watch this. The pressure of the sea is going to squeeze the hull of this boat like a tin can.
like, I love that guy.
is it,
Pulls out a bottle of like 40 proof whiskey. Just. This is what we do to make it go faster. Funk.
yeah, oh yeah.
We're going to
I
get an
think they're-
extra 50 RPMs out of
What are
this.
they? They're like 9.5 down bubble.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like 3 atmospheres.
Yeah.
That would be terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Admiral's son looking at the string in the engine room that went from
Taut.
taunt
To me. Oh. That makes
drooping a
it
foot.
gives me just anxiety. Okay, so
Sir,
we've got
this
Chinese.
is crush depth for this boat.
We've got Chinese internet. We know the guy. Is there a way we can track this guy down?
Track this guy down?
Yeah, if he does he come? I mean,
it
is it
have
the
a
same
serial?
guy? Is it the same suit?
Is it does it have a serial number on it?
Well, could we hire you for the intern to continue watching data feeds to see if we can't track his movements?
Sure.
We'll supply food and what's
Say-
it called?
Electricity.
No, but I mean
And a safe
Bandwidth.
place.
Per diem.
Oh,
Pretty
okay.
in.
Yeah.
I was like
And a safe
bandwidth and
place.
bandwidth, electricity, and food.
Shut up.
That's all you need.
And Jolt
That's
Cola.
fair. I'll
Yeah.
give you this American subscription to Crunchyroll.
Oh, oh, master plan.
He's like, I have a VPN.
Okay.
Brought to you
German
by NordVPN.
Crunchyroll. Much better than American.
That's true. Very true.
So now we know we kind of have a culprit.
Well, White Tiger Arms Torg does not come up with anything on Google, so
No.
No, well, no, it's not good.
I mean, I was hoping it's like a
Like a
here's
symbol?
a little information about the company. Like,
Okay.
never-
By Who Arms is where you would want to look up. Bravo, Alpha, Indigo, Hotel, Uniform. Indigo is not the right one. It's Indiana. BAIHU. Arms. Like this thing. You okay over there, Casey?
I'm just like, who taught Kim this? Who taught
I
Kim
know.
how to speak like this?
I know.
Phonetic alphabet.
I know the phonetic alphabet, and it bugs me because people at work don't use it. We're playing Battleship right now, and they're like, B as in boy, 10. I was like, it is Bravo, 10. That is what you use. Golf, 9er. Just, there's so many people who are like, well, what'd you say? I said G as in golf, or G as in Goo Goo Dolls. They use everything but the actual phonetic alphabet. Sorry, I'm going to rant here for a second. I gave the phonetic alphabet to someone, and I said a Sierra, and she straight up was like, but which letter, Sierra? And I, like, it hit me, and I'm like, what? What? She's like, yeah, the name has 2 letters. It can be C or S. And I was like, I'm using the NATO alphabet. It's not based on names, lady. It straight threw me for like 3 minutes. I'm like, what do you mean, what letter? The letter is there. It's Sierra. It's S. I had never heard someone come back, well, because it was a lady in Utah. She's like, well, the name is spelled with a C, too. I was like, oh, my gosh, lady. I want to reach through the phone and punch you.
G as in fish, 9.
Oh, Goaty.
Or
GHOTI, fish. Oh, that makes me so mad.
or like what Archer does, M as in Mancy. He makes me want to punch him sometimes. Did you say N as in Nancy? No, M as in Mancy. It's a good show.
Oh, wow. All right. So, yeah, you know what you're looking for now.
Good. Do you think I could take that?
And, you know, it's 10 o'clock.
Okay, fantastic.
So we're going to cut it off there.
Because Fred wanted a whole bunch of cops outside.
Oh no.
You're not in a public place.
Oh, I guess not yet. I forgot about that portion.
So to confirm before Casey closes us out, we're putting a like and a comment on this video. Or this section of videos, the part 1, if we're doing it in 2 parts.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to do a single.
It depends. We'll see what
We'll
happens.
see what happens.
And
We can do both.
yeah, to comment and like, and we're gonna choose from those people who are commenting to get the prize, and it's going to be RPG material from Torg Eternity.
Exactly. Yeah. So you can like and comment on either or both videos. If there's duplications of names, we just won't use 2.
Yeah, we'll
one.
just choose. Yeah.
So yeah, so if you see part 1 or part 2 of this episode specifically, you can like and comment on both or either.
And we'll do it up until 6:30 p.m. next Mountain Standard Time.
Let's give them 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
So the
we
next
will
tour.
announce
The
it
next
on
Torg.
the next
Yeah.
Torg.
Okay.
Sound good?
Next tour. Yeah.
It's your money.
All right. Well,
Yeah, and this information will be found on Twitter as well.
Yeah, and on both the videos.
yes. Thank you for joining us tonight. We hope you enjoyed our stream and that you will join us next time. And have a good night.
Ta-ta.
No, I just had the one where